Okay, we are back. And like I said earlier, I think it's been over a month. Last session of Into the Abyss was July 29th. So here we are, September 16, and we're picking up on the next session. The last session had you guys travel to the local Kront cemetery. As you guys made your way back from the keep that night, the mayor approached you regarding some undead being seen in the area and around the cemetery. And he asked you guys to go take care of it because all his militia were basically stationed at the city gates to kind of keep any wandering undead out of the city. You guys still took a long rest that night and hit out first thing in the morning. At the cemetery, Bryn had used her, I guess her new ability. Was it a new ability? Of basically turning invisible to the undead? You got a spell? Okay. So you guys use her new spell to basically be blind, or I shall the undead be blind to your presence. Made your way into the cemetery until eventually you guys started to notice some undead that were in two groups. Some came boring up from the ground. Others were kind of circling around a. You later found out you got closer, some kind of a teleportation ring where they're basically being summoned out of the ground from there. A fight eventually did come out as I can't remember. Bryn, your spell, you're blind to them until you guys like attack or something. Is that correct? Is that what turned it off? Okay, all right. So something happened. Oh, I think it's when the elf showed up and she shot somebody. I think that's when all hell broke loose and all the undead could then see you. You guys took out all the undead. I think the elf ranger lady almost took down Don's character, Gralnar, but not quite. I can't remember if you got revived or if she just took you down really close. The only person that really suffered any kind of major damage multiple times was poor old Bramble. I think Bramble got knocked down 3 different times. Even during the last port where there were no undead left, and Bramble was trying to basically shut down the teleportation circle to prevent more from showing up. While that was happening, another one popped up and dropped Bramble again, like I think a 3rd time. And just so I'm clear with you guys, we had a rule in this session, or in this campaign, to where anytime you went to 0 and came back up, you got 1 level exhaustion automatically. We are now going to change that based mainly on what happened last session, the fact that Bramble went down and back up again, and he was basically, for lack of a better term, kind of out of the fight because he had disadvantage on attacks, he had disadvantage on ability checks, and I think disadvantage even on saves. So we're changing that now. There was some discussion in the Discord channel about that, so that when you drop to 0, when you come back up, it's not automatic. You need to roll a DC 10 con save. If you fail that, then you'll get 1 level of exhaustion when you come back. So there's still the threat of getting that when you come back to make dropping to 0 not just a minor inconvenience. So there is still a potential for exhaustion to happen, just it's not an automatic thing. Okay? Do any questions on that part? Okay. I think as a no. All right, so you guys basically got the undead. You shut down the teleportation ring. You guys found a vellum sheet letter on the elf lady. I think I put it in chat last time, but I'm going to copy and paste what it said. And I'll put it in chat here. 1 second. Cliff Note version is she received a letter from Calorel, basically telling her how to basically create that teleportation ring that you guys shut down. The letter also said he was close to completing his ritual, and he wanted this elven lady, to delay you guys or possibly kill you guys from interfering with that. The letter also said something about a passphrase to get to the 2nd level. You guys also, I say you guys, I guess it was mainly Asalar that robbed the sarcophagus of the guy in the main mausoleum there. Took a great sword, I believe he had some rings, and his crown. Pocketed all that stuff. Now, when I went back and listened to the session from last time, I think, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, I think the great sword ended up getting wrapped up in a bedroll, and I think technically Gralnar is carrying it. because there was some discussion about who could or couldn't use that great sword. I think you guys decided that Gralnar was going to be the one. Is that a correct assumption on your part, or did I screw that up?
I believe I did take that.
Is it on your character sheet?
No.
And I can't remember. I didn't hear it in the session. Did anyone ever do an identify on that great sword?
Yes. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Well, I guess first question: does anybody here have identify or have it as a ritual?
Nope.
Because that would answer the question real quick.
I do not.
Yeah, I won't have it until next level.
Okay, so I guess that will at least Bramble if Bramble had identify as a ritual. Did you have that?
No, I don't. I don't have it. I don't have it. I guess prepared or as a spell, but
okay. All right, so that answers that question. I think we pretty much determined that it was a very nice, very fine great sword. It was not rusted away, so metal-wise, you can figure out that that's probably a pretty nice sword. I think I also shared that both the crown and the rings look quite valuable. However, there was names inscribed on the inside of the crown, and I think there was a sigil, like a family sigil, on the great sword itself as well, which I believe is the reason why you guys were going to wrap it up. And it's up to you, I guess, still, if you want to see if someone in town can identify that.
I think that we should not show it to anyone in town because they're like, why are you robbing the graves of our ancestors?
Yeah, that's a good point. That was a Crunch, I guess, town family cemetery where this happened.
I thought we had agreed we would have it wrapped in a blanket and keep it out of sight.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was a blanket or a bedroll. That's kind of what I had in my notes, and that's what Gralnar was carrying around as. Okay. Okay. And so we'll pick up in this session, roughly around noon. It's still raining as you guys are making your way back from the cemetery. Okay. So here's where you guys can have your discussion about what you want to do next and how you want to finish off this day. If you want to take a rest or whatever else you want to do. So feel free to talk amongst yourselves, guys. What do you want to do next?
I'm in favor of a rest. I need some mana and some hit points.
Same.
I agree.
Bramble.
Let's find
Bramble
a nice quiet
isolates.
whorehouse.
And I think we decided whatever was going on could wait for us to take a rest, and then we head back to the keep, right, to the ruins.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I know we were on a time crunch, but yeah, I think we all need it.
Yeah, it's sort of time crunch versus getting TDK'd or TPK'd.
Okay. So it sounds like you guys are all in agreement. You're going to kind of just lay low in town until the next morning, get your long rest in, heal up, get your magic back before you head up. It is the keep you're going to next, I'm assuming, correct?
I
Believe
guess
so.
level 2, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anything else that you guys wanted to do in town, like during the day? Because again, you still got pretty much most of the day until you can actually take a long rest.
How's everyone for healing potions and such?
Yeah,
Did
let's
we-
get them.
Did we clean them? I think. Oh, whoa.
Sorry,
we
my
clean-
dogs got into a fight over their bone. My bad.
Did we clean the town out of healing potions last time, though? I have this memory that they only had a limited supply.
Yeah, that is correct. I think he went through, I forget his name here, but I can see his token on the screen, on my screen. Yeah, the local town shop guy. You guys wiped him out of healing potions. But I will throw you a bone. Are you guys going to like report back to the mayor since he's the one that asked you guys to kind of take care of the cemetery? I'm assuming you would.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Trying not to railroad this, but I'm assuming you guys are going to at least talk to the mayor.
Well, yeah, it's been a month, so we had to remember. I still have to remember everything that was motivating
Right.
us.
I get it. I'm not holding it against you. So I need to know what all are you guys going to share with the mayor? We can either role play this or you can just tell me. It's up to you.
We're not going to tell them about all the shit we stole.
No.
We should probably tell him that that elf lady was working for Calrel.
Ninarin, is that right?
Yeah, I have her name written down on my sheet.
Cool.
Okay. So as you share that information with the mayor, he kind of has like a concerned look on his face, and he'll basically tell you guys just to be careful who you share information with, because if she was in on it, who knows who else in town may be connected with this Calorel in some way or fashion.
We're gonna have to kill the mayor because now he's connected. He knows. Just kidding.
Right? Son of a bitch.
But he'll basically press you guys and make sure you did take care of everything. Are you going to share like how the undead were being summoned in that area?
Yeah, we should probably give a pretty good rundown minus.
What we
The-
stole.
Yeah.
Minus
is
the immoral thievery.
So you guys are going to tell him everything except for the fact that you stole shit from the mausoleum.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So with that being said, he grows even more nervous at this point and asks if there were any other of those teleportation rings anywhere else around the city.
Not that we know of.
See it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
And-
recall seeing any.
And he will press you guys to ask if you think that the keep has anything to do with this, based on that letter from I'm assuming you shared that letter from Ninarin or not? I'm assuming a lot of things there. I want to make sure I'm not overstepping my boundaries here.
I mean, I guess he would want to know how we know Ninarin was working with this guy or with Calrel.
Calrel.
Right.
Yeah, I think we would have shared it. Yeah.
Certainly wouldn't have given him the keyword or that stuff.
Yeah.
But we would have shared with them that there was a letter stating what she was to do and when, but not necessarily the how.
Okay. So you're going to share everything except for the phrase to get into the second level with him. The fact that you said my ritual is almost complete. All that you're going to share with him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But not even that there was a keyword, a word.
Okay.
How do you
I'm with
guys feel about lying to the mayor about there was 2 more of those circles and we know where they are, and for 500 gold piece each, we'll go destroy them. And we just collect the money. What's he going to know?
I think
What do you have?
Pharaoh would think that was pretty duplicitous. I don't think he would be on board with that. But he could easily, go take a long rest while you guys run your scam.
I'm just throwing it out there. Like we're all about making some money here. But
Keep going down this path, Gary. I'm going to go sneak into your character sheet, and your alignment's going to be chaotic neutral.
I'm chaotic good.
That doesn't sound like chaotic good. That sounds like chaotic neutral.
No, it's chaotic, and the good part is I get money.
No, that's not how good works, my friend.
It does for me in my real life.
So, little meta knowledge in my games, Gary. Just so we're clear.
Maybe
So,
you're not good in real life, Gary. Maybe you're confused.
Oh, maybe I'm not.
So the more selfish you are, the more evil your alignment is.
Oh, okay. I was going to give money to all of us. We were all going to profit equally.
Okay.
Jeez, fine, guys. No, we'll stay on the straight and narrow.
I mean, unless we knew that the mayor was in on something and we wanted to punish him, that'd be different. But assuming he's a good guy,
It's not even his money. It's taxpayers' money. We're like the Liberal Party.
what? That's Canadian politics. I
It's
don't
a
know.
Canadian thing.
Yeah. That's the red party, unlike which is your blue party. It really confuses me all the time.
I know. It is. Okay, fine. We'll stay honest for now.
Yeah, so no stories about other teleportation circles, and you'll
No.
do it for a fee, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you
As of
sharing with
today.
him that you're planning on heading back up to the keep tomorrow to try to stop what Calorel is doing?
I think so.
Okay. So
Well, we could ask him if he could provide us any resources for that mission.
Okay.
Since it's in the benefit of the town.
Like
And-
money.
if you word it that way, no need for a persuasion roll or anything. He's going to tell you that he has private stores of his own that he will tap into to give you guys healing potions. Let me roll to see how many he has.
Roll 'em. D100?
He has 8 regular healing potions that he's willing to give you guys gratis for your journey to the keep tomorrow.
Oh, see, now I feel better about not screwing him over.
Man, I could have so many vials of poisons in your possession right now. This is awesome.
Healing potions in quotes, right?
Asterisk.
What about? Do you have anything for us magic users?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Let me
For the
roll.
healing
Those are
potions, sorry, go ahead.
those are pretty
I mean,
rare.
I know everyone can use the healing potions, but some of us also have spell slots.
Okay, so you got this number -2, a minimum of 1. There you go. One mana potion. One regular mana potion.
That's actually more than I was expecting.
Yeah. So who has the highest mana? Mine is 9, I think.
My mana is. I think I'm. Well, I think maybe it's between Rob and I. My mana is at 9 at max as well.
Okay.
But Rob has 2 spells, so that would give him.
Yeah, I've got
the
spell
ability to cast
slots
more
not.
spells.
I've got spell slots not mana, so I'm not sure that a mana pot helps me.
Yeah.
And I think I've got. Didn't I create a handout for mana?
Yeah, but warlocks don't. Warlocks are the same because they're limited by spell slots, anyways. Like, you only get to cast 2 spells, so it's not like you have so many of level 1, so many level 2, so many level 3. It's all those 2 spells are just the level you're casting at.
Right.
Well, I think it makes sense for Bramble to take it because he's had the hardest time in combat recently. So you should take that potion.
Okay.
How should we divvy up the unequal number of healing potions? Since we have 5, right? Don't we have 5 people?
Yeah. I'm sitting with 2 right now.
Oh, okay.
So,
I have 0, so.
then you should definitely have 2.
I have 0 as well.
2.
Brian tends to have a rule, if I remember right, that you can't have more than 2 on you at a time.
Okay.
Yeah, that's correct. Because I don't
I'll
want to
take-
create or you just have an infinite number of potions in your backpack without.
Exactly. Well, we need a
Yeah.
bag of holding for that.
Works in Diablo.
It does.
I'll take 2 then. And Bramble sounds like, and then the other 4 are between Graunar and Bryn, or
Well, if that's
Well,
the case, then we can all take 2.
Yeah.
Bryn already has one.
You know, there's an easy way to fix that. You just make them expensive as hell and hard to find.
Well,
Yeah,
I
but he's
grabbed
putting us
2
into a 4E dungeon crawl where we can't get through 2 rooms before we've got to have a long rest.
Yeah, that is true. There's going to be some long discussion. I mean, a discussion once this one's done to kind of determine how good or bad I converted 4E to 5E.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, 4E is nothing. I usually convert 1E.
but I did prep you guys saying this is a big dungeon crawl, so there's no secrets there. Okay. All right. So you got your potions distributed. Anything else that you guys were wanting to do before you crash for the night?
I would like to attune to the instrument of illusions. I don't think I've done that yet.
I forgot about that one. And where'd that one come from? Was that in the keep? Or did you get that somewhere else?
That was, I just looked it up, so I should know. That was in the Goblin Leader chest.
Okay. Then you should have a handout for it, right?
Yeah,
Trying to go find that.
I
Okay.
have a handout, or I have it in my thing anyways.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so if there's nothing else that you guys want to do, we will just assume you take your long rest. You guys can all fill your hit points up, fill up your mana. And then I'll share with you guys about what happens next.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Expensive beer and cheap women.
Mm.
You guys all topped off now?
Getting there, but yeah.
This is a long rest we're doing. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, overnight. I think we'll leave early the next morning.
Okay. Grolnar, I'm looking at your token on my screen at least, and it's not full.
He's full on mine. It's Pharaoh that's not full on mine.
Yeah, I have mine topped
Or
off on my
Bramble.
character sheet, but it's
Yeah,
not
sorry,
topped
I was
at all.
just modifying something on my character spell sheet. Cool.
So I guess maybe my sheet's not linked to my token or something because
Yeah,
it's
one sec, let me check. I'm in here right now looking at it.
yeah, it's not updating when I adjust my hit points and stuff.
Well, it says it's linked. HP, AC, class resource, 3 of 9. Weird. Let me change something and then save it again. Weird. What's your max HP, Wayne?
20. It's 20. Oh wait, now my character sheet changed back to the way it was. So that must have. Let me try changing it now.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. That worked. It just reset it, and now I have to re-update it. So
Okay. What about your mana?
mana is good too. There it goes.
Okay. So we're all good.
Yep.
Fine
all good.
update for you, Brian.
Yeah. Let me check my other screen here.
On my screen, Groundnar looks full.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same here.
everybody looks full on mine.
Yeah, I think you're good. Yeah, I think everybody's good now. All right. So next morning, you guys all wake up. Matter of fact, you'd be woken up by one of the local guards, kind of giving your morning report, kind of urging you guys to head out. They tell you some undead have been spotted by scouts to the north near the keep. One of the scouts got close enough where they could actually see the keep, and they said it's completely surrounded and filled with zombies, undead.
Oh boy.
That area.
Oh, I forgot a very important thing. During the night, Grolnar and Asalar, you had a few disturbing dreams. Nothing, I guess, nothing very graphic, but you would just occasionally see like a ghostly voice come out of the dark and then whisper at you, "Grave robber, grave robber, grave robber."
And Asler goes, yeah. My
That's it.
profession of choice.
It retreats
be
back into darkness.
certain to share that with everyone.
If only we had a cleric.
If I only had a brain.
Okay, so that's where we're going to pick up. Where do you guys want to go from here?
Well, we got to
Back
figure a way to get
crypt.
past. We got to get past the undead ring of undead, I guess.
Can we draw them out somewhere?
Yeah, we could do that. Diversion.
What would attract the undead?
In The
Should we-
Walking Dead, they use fireworks.
I was going to say we murder a bunch of townspeople and pile the brains up way off to the side, and all the zombies will go to eat the brains.
Chaotic evil.
I'm going to sneak into Gary's character sheet tonight, and it's going to be chaotic evil.
No, in all honesty, what could we use to draw them out, to send them far enough away that we have time to get in?
How about like a large bonfire on a hilltop nearby, and then maybe like something to make a lot of noise? I don't know.
Would they be repelled by fire or attracted to fire?
Oh, that's a good point.
We have somebody that could be, go invisible or something and make it, show up there and then get all their attention and then become invisible and get away.
Yeah, that might be the safest, is to have an actual somebody be bait.
Does anybody have a Holocaust cloak?
I can't. Well, can I? I don't think I have invisibility. Let me check. Pretty sure I do not.
I have
It is
invisibility.
still
or no.
raining. Forgot to mention that when you woke up.
Still raining.
No, I switched out my invisibility, I think, so I don't have it. It's cool.
This Well, I mean, one way we could maybe ask for a horse from the mayor, and somebody could ride in, get them all riled up right away, and just far enough out of their reach that he draws them away, and then at some point circle back around and rejoin us. I don't know.
Jump off the horse and let the horse keep going. So they
Something
follow.
like that. Yeah, something like that.
Could Bryn's ravens get their attention and lead them out? Like, could they irritate them enough that they followed?
I could also make a minor illusion or something.
Of what though? That's the thing. You know?
Well, why don't we head out to the ruins? When we get close, we'll creep up carefully and see what the situation actually looks like. And then maybe some of the tactical decisions would be easier to make once we get the lay of the land.
Okay. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
It's like I'm wondering if even like a volley of flaming arrows would create a path for us to go through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go take a look. Let's get close enough so we're out of view, but we can kind of see what's going on.
And I assume we can talk to the scouts and kind of get a rough idea of how close we can get before we're likely to encounter undead wandering around.
Well, yeah, you can. And the scouts will tell you they did not, they stayed within the tree cover. If you guys remember last time you went there was like a huge ring around the keep where no trees would grow.
Okay. So we can sneak into the tree, up to the tree line, and then see what it looks like.
Correct.
That sounds like a good time to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll say the tree line is roughly, let's make it 60 feet. The tree line is 60 feet away from all edges around the keep. That's how much distance you'd have to cover once you leave the tree line.
Before we could get through the sort of outer curtain wall or whatever into the main part of the keep or into the entrance. Yeah. Okay.
Basically, your chances of staying hidden within that tree line are pretty good. Once you leave that tree line, then there's really not any kind of cover.
Okay.
So,
and what does the undead situation look like?
Are you guys all going up to the edge of the? That doesn't matter. Well, there's one person, all of you. Let me do this. This will probably be easier for me trying to explain this. Let me grab the party token. I'll drop it somewhere on the map, even though it's not going to be 100% accurate for his location. But you should be able to see what you see as if you were from that tree line. So, let's see if I set this up right.
Okay.
So if I go over here and I do a shift click.
I see all black.
All dark.
Okay, 1 second. I got to turn the daylight thing on.
Kick the darkness till it bleeds daylight.
Daylight mode is on. So why doesn't it show that?
Because it's black like our souls.
Speak for yourself, Aislar.
Let me make sure the token is set up with vision.
Maybe it's some of that stuff you stole from the tomb. Maybe it's slowly corrupting you.
I want you to know that as my teenage years, Rob was my moral compass. So,
oh boy,
or just keeper kept me out of jail and out of trouble.
I was going to say, if not for Rob, you'd be in prison right now.
Yep.
There's still nothing?
Still nothing.
What the heck? Sorry, guys. I
I
always
got
forget to check the lighting thing here.
I totally blame you for all the coding problems in Roll20, Brian.
Thank you. Appreciate that. I'll take that in consideration. This makes absolutely no sense. Why is it not
Oh, Roll20 has a dark mode. Awesome. Sorry, I just found that out.
I hate the dark mode.
Because of it, I enabled it.
Yeah, I don't think I like dark mode either on that, to be
No.
honest. I just turned it on, but it's neat for a second, but then I don't know. I don't think I would like it long term.
Threw me into a fit of depression.
Yeah.
Not everything converts. So some stuff is on the background doesn't change, and then you can't see text in some places.
That's not
Yeah.
good.
Well, this is downright pissing me off. Let me drop one of your character sheets in there and see if it makes a difference.
Oh yeah, our characters aren't in there.
Well, don't drop your character in there because I don't want you dropping to the wrong spot.
There we go.
Rolnar, can you see?
I can.
Okay, well, fuck it. I guess I'm gonna drop all you guys. My party token is whatever. is not set up correctly.
Hey!
Oh, it's a miracle.
That's a lot of dead people.
There
I
is.
see dead
I
people.
feel like Haley Joe Osment.
Okay, everybody in there now?
Yeah, although it just went kind of grayish, and I can't see the dead people anymore. Is that correct?
I didn't change anything.
Okay, I moved myself forward just a little bit, and then now I can see it. So that must have been something weird. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it still showing up like dynamic lighting, like you can't see past the walls? And don't
Yeah.
move yourself from your positions because technically you're 60 feet back in the tree line.
Yeah, I cannot see past the walls. There's black columns there.
I can kind of see into the. I can see into the slits.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so some of that beyond the arrow slits may be meta knowledge if I didn't set up my slits right. But you guys will also see there's a glowing ring right here on the ground,
God damn
just
it.
outside the entrance into the keep.
Yeah. Let's not get the mayor to pay us to destroy them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
You're
we're
looking-
going to use fake ones.
You're looking
mind.
pretty smart now, Islar. You're looking pretty
That's
smart
right.
now.
So,
All right,
if
so
we,
sorry.
you want to
The
start
big-
with like a volley of ranged on these guys, or what do you want to do?
Well, if we can avoid the fight, then that would be better. I think.
What are these big guys right here, Brian? Can
Yep,
you
I
describe
was gonna
them?
say, they're not big guys. That's just like a mob. There's like more than
okay.
one that are kind of like all intermingled with each other.
Gotcha.
Fireball target, it's also called.
Right.
I think this entire map is going to be a fireball target for those who have it. If that's
Well,
right, you want to go.
So, just a thought, guys. We're in the tree line. Right now, they can't see us. If we all moved over here, did a volley of arrows at the ones on this side, and then moved our 30 over to this part, maybe we send them all this way. We can get in and destroy this circle.
Worth a
think
try.
As soon as we make our move, I mean, because we're gonna have to go up the road, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is
So-
kind of like a not necessarily a cliff, but it's a small, like 10 foot.
Right
This is
here.
kind of like this is the path
So-
up to the gate.
So, we shoot from over here, draw them over this direction,
We shoot from over where?
from this side down over here.
Okay.
Up into
Right.
here somewhere.
Up into here, shoot at the mob, shoot at these guys, maybe one of these guys, so one of the three that's in the circle, and maybe these guys are drawn to that side. And maybe one person stays here and keeps volleying arrows, and then the rest of us head up the road and destroy this circle first.
I could also cast Shatter on one of these hordes and one of the little clusters, and that's a pretty loud and obnoxious spell, if I remember correctly. There's a noise component to that, which might
To
also
cast
help.
shatter on the ring.
And notice another
oh.
one showed up.
That's a good question. Can I cast Shatter on the ring? I think I can.
Yeah.
It says non-magical objects takes damage, but not. I assume the ring is magical, so maybe that would not help. But it does say blah blah blah. Oh, creatures that are made of inorganic material take damage, but the ring is not a creature, so I don't know.
I could create a minor illusion to make a sound over one way and see if that attracts them.
I think that's a great idea,
Yeah, that's a good test to see if they're drawn to the sound.
especially if you can do it up here in the top left.
Well, I can do
Draw
it
them
like
away.
it's a range of 30 feet, so I can kind of try and sneak over there and do it and make it sound like some kid saying, "I'm really smart. I have a big brain."
Well, we better hurry up or we're going to conjure more. So
Yeah, the clock is ticking, the DM says.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I will sneak over to there, I guess, so I can not there, but like so I can get within 30 feet of maybe a point like over here behind the turret here, so that we start attracting them that way.
So you're breaking from the tree line, is what you're saying.
Well, is this just like open stone?
It's open, like dead grass, dirt, stone, rocks.
But you can turn invisible, right?
No, I can't.
Oh, you
I
can't.
changed
You
that.
can't. That's right. You said you changed it.
can you sneak along the rock line out of view? Along
Yeah,
this
is that
crevasse?
a ledge or what is that, Brian?
You're still going to have to probably walk at least 20 feet out in the open to even reach the ledge right there.
What if I'm sneaky about it? And I'm small, so maybe I'm like making my way across the grass.
Since are you a gnome or a halfling? Remind me.
I'm a half. No, wait. I'm Fuck. What is it? I think I'm a.
Been a while, huh?
I think you're a gnome, right? Aren't you a gnome?
Yeah, I think I'm a gnome.
Are gnome considered small?
Yeah, gnomes are small creatures.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will, as long as you're stealthing, moving at half speed, I will let you try to, keep yourself hidden in an open field, but it's going to be a pretty high DC.
What if I since it's half speed and I'm stealthing, why don't I just kind of, well, I guess crawling is no different. Okay, well, I mean, since this is all we've got, I guess we might as well try it.
But you can do it over here somewhere.
No, because I have to
from
get
the woods.
no to get into a position. I have to go 20 feet out from the woods at least.
Unless
So
you
no
did
matter
it,
whether I do it along the cliff side or whether I do it whether I do it along the cliff side or I do it as a straight on, doesn't matter a whole ton. All right. Well, I'm going to do a stealth check and hope I don't die. So here we go. Oh, turn off advantage. It's normal.
Oh.
All right. You take about 3 steps out or crawl 3 steps out, and you watch as about 6 or 7 of them, all of them turn their heads and look in your direction, Bramble. They don't move, but several of them are looking right in your area.
Guys, look in chat.
Yeah.
Rob can make us all invisible to undead, but
it's too late for that now.
Okay.
yeah.
So I guess maybe is this
all right, so here's what I think I should do. Okay, I have a 60-foot range on Shatter. I think I should hit one of these clusters up here somewhere with Shatter, and hopefully even the ones that are looking at you will be drawn away and give you a chance to get back.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to make I'm going to use my instrument of illusion. It creates a sphere up to 15 feet of me with visual effects. And I want it to look like, I don't know, like there's a bunch of school children kind of walking through, and then I'll see if I can get them to draw them away, I guess.
Okay, so how far out are you portraying this illusion?
Well, I mean, theoretically, I walked, like I said, up to the cliff with a stealth of 6, or I got pretty close, I would assume.
Okay. Stealthing is half speed.
Yeah, that's cool.
So 15 feet.
Have you seen my stealth score? Is that affecting my speed, really?
You thought you were being pretty damn sneaky. You're pretty sure you weren't, but yeah. So you're within 45 feet of, I guess, the keep walls.
Okay.
Keep that in perspective. So only reason I'm asking is how far out does your spell say you can put illusion out? That's what I was asking, really.
Well, so with the instrument of illusion, if I don't do minor illusion, like they've seen me, it says while you're playing this musical instrument, here I'll just ping it into chat as if it were a spell.
So now you're playing an instrument. How are you seen, but now you're playing an instrument. Okay, I like it.
Oh yeah. Except I do this, and it looks like there is a bunch of I was gonna say school children, but maybe like angry villagers.
Okay.
Maybe I can make it look like fire.
Maybe you can make it. Oh, that's just simple.
Pick what the illusion is, and then I'll decide what happens.
I'll make it look like a bunch of like a bunch of like angry villagers that look really weak, like they're old and frail, but they're still angry, like they're gonna attack the zombies.
All right. So for simplicity's sakes, I'm gonna do this, and it's a 5-foot radius.
No, I'm a bard, so it's 15 feet.
So it's a 15-foot radius of a mob, right?
Yeah, essentially.
Okay. All right. So let me do this. I'm just gonna drop another one of these zombie mobs, but I'm gonna assume it's your townsfolk or whatever, and it says 15 feet. So let me grow it a little bit. If I could grab the corner of it, I would make it grow. There we go. That's 15 feet, I think.
So it should be, because if it's radius, it's only half, right? So it's actually 30 feet in diameter.
Holy shit, 15-foot radius. I'm sorry. I thought it was 15-foot
okay.
diameter. Is that 30?
Thereabouts. It's probably a bit longer than that, but
okay. Oh,
1,
a little bit
2,
of the
3,
minor.
4, 5. Yeah, that's about 30 feet. Okay, cool.
Okay. All right. Anybody else doing anything as Bramble starts playing is it a flute? Is that what it is?
It doesn't say what the instrument is, but I'm going to assume it's a slide flute.
Okay. Rest of you guys staying back into the tree line, or you do anything else as he starts to play his sliding flute?
I guess I'll have my crossbow ready.
Yep. Yeah. I'm gonna ready my. What the hell?
All right. So here's
Ready
what
my heavy
happens.
crossbow.
This illusion appears. And again, it doesn't make sound, right? It's just visual, right?
Illusory visual effects, yeah.
Okay.
While I'm playing this musical instrument.
Okay. So pretty much everybody in this whole line here sees it. I don't know if you guys need to zoom out to see more of it. I do on my screen. But pretty much the whole front line, all their heads turn and look at this illusory subject. And a few more kind of come around from the side over here on the left side. They start to crowd together on the edge of this cliff overlooking everything. But they don't teeter or fall over the face of the other. Like they're all just coming forward.
Okay. I'm gonna approach the cliff and make it so that the specters are just kind of like at the edge of the cliff, and make it look like they're climbing up the cliff, because it's a radius, right? So it allows me to go up to 15 feet up.
Okay.
And essentially, I'm trying to distract and lure them all over to this side so that someone can sneak up and destroy the circle.
Yep. 1 second. I'm trying to grab them all.
Remind me, how did we destroy the circle last time in the graveyard?
It was
someone with Arcana, I think. That might have been me.
Okay.
Which is a little bit flawed. No, I only have 2 Arcana, so
Maybe I think it was Bryn. I think I had in my notes that Bryn destroyed it.
Yeah, because I think at that point is when Bramble had like 2 or 3 levels of exhaustion, so everything he was doing was at disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Bryn, and we just kept the zombies off of her while she did it, or something like that.
Okay. Anybody else do anything else while his illusion moves up to the edge of the cliff, like you were describing?
I'm going to position myself at the edge of the forest, still hidden, but near the road, or where just so I'm ready to move up there.
Yeah, I'll say the road pretty much stops where you are on the map. That's where the road starts going up. But again, the tree line is 60 feet back, just so we're clear. Okay. All right. So as they all approach the wall right here and act like they're climbing the wall, a few of them actually drop off, like they're trying to attack it. And
they take falling damage.
Yep, I got to roll something.
Yeah. And like I would have made my way to like the higher point on the cliff. I don't want them falling just like 2 or 3 feet.
So this one falls, goes prone, and then doesn't. I gotta move this big guy out of the way so I can see. So the other mine, they're up there. This one falls over and doesn't get back up. This one falls over and then stands back up. So one of them's dead. I'll just mark this one dead.
Cool. And I'm gonna continue playing, but sort of like keeping my distance as I do that.
Okay, so this thing is like an illusion spell. So only those that interact with it know that it's fake, right?
That would be my assumption, yeah.
They have what kind of intelligence? Aren't they pretty dumb?
Who are you talking about? Making fun of my zombies. They are smart. They are smarter than a box of rocks. I'll tell you that. They're like a box of donuts. I'll tell you that much. So over the course of the next, are you guys doing anything else as you see the first two fall over the cliff?
Gralnar's going to say, they look a little weak.
Yep.
All right, so more will continue to kind of drop and fall. Another one drops. Another one pops back up. I'll say over here, 2 more drop off. And those both are dead. The few that are standing up, rolling around, you see them like swiping their arms through the illusion. You see if they, nope, you don't know any better. 3 of them continue to flail. The other one starts to kind of climb up. Actually, he's going to start walking over this direction. He can't climb up the cliff. Now, let me get caught up with who's dead and who's not. There should be 2 more that are dead.
I think we should start shooting at them with arrows and start taking them out.
Agreed. Yeah, I'm not opposed to that.
All right.
Target the ones in front of the ring first, I think, right? So
what I'm thinking, if we clear this path,
yeah,
and head to get Bryn to the ring, and we just keep Bryn protected while Bryn destroys it, because there's 2 more in that friggin' thing. We need to get on it. So let's move forward. What do you guys think?
The only reason Bryn did the ring last time is because Bramble had badness going on. Bramble's better at it than I was. I just had to do it because I was the only one that could.
Okay.
So if you guys are all attacking, I'll let you have 1 surprise round. Not Bramble, because they see Bramble. But everyone else can have a surprise round if you want.
Okay.
But if we're hidden in the tree line and shooting crossbow bolts, in
Once
theory,
you shoot, you're no longer hidden.
Okay. Gotcha.
Shooting this one right here.
Okay. Well, everyone go ahead and roll initiative. Let's go and get that going. Then everyone can get one turn except for Bramble. Everybody in? I don't think so. I only see 3 initiatives there.
I see 4.
See Asalar, Pharaoh, and
5.
Bramble.
You don't see Gralnar?
Nope.
I do not.
13? I even clicked on my token.
I see it in the turn order. I just don't see it in the chat. That's weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
That is really weird.
Because I used the button and it says unrecognized command, EMAS, Gralnar initiative roll.
Okay.
But I got a 13. You want me to do it again?
Oh, I see you in the turn order. You see yourself in turn order?
Yep, I do.
Okay. And Rob is in there as well, right? Okay. All right. So, Asalar, who are you shooting at?
This close one right here.
Okay. 18 definitely hits. And that's 11 points of damage.
Yep.
And he drops. Okay. And whoever else was going to attack, go ahead and do that for your surprise round. Then we'll go down in turn order here.
I'll let Groundnard go, but I'd like to do a firebolt whenever I get a chance.
I'm getting everybody a surprise round that was in the tree line. So go ahead and roll it now. Okay.
Oh, okay. No problem.
I went after one of these guys.
Okay. Look at you guys rolling big. You hit one, and then he hops back up. Who else?
That was my firebolt there in the chat, and I'll go for this one right here. Which one did Groundnar shoot at?
He shot at the mob here.
Oh, at the mob. Okay, I'll go for this one right here with the firebolt.
Okay.
21, and then
he
8
drops.
damage. Okay. Nice.
Man, row 20 is being kind of laggy to me. Is it laggy on you guys or just me?
Not too bad for me.
Oh, it's fine on my end.
All right. Who else hasn't taken their surprise round?
I haven't gone yet. I'm gonna shoot at this group of mobs.
Okay. Damn. So what's the damage? That 10 total? Is that right?
23, 7 total. I didn't
7 total.
cast hex. I didn't cast hex.
Okay. Well, he still drops. Which one? I'm sorry. Ping again.
It was the horde. One of the hordes.
Oh, at the mob. Okay, so he's down to like
Mob,
3 on his mob size. Okay, so that's surprise round. Top of the round, Pharaoh. You can see that now there's more of them kind of looking at your group in the tree line.
Okay. What's over here? What is this on the upper side of the road? Can that be leapt up on top of, or is that too steep? These rocks up here.
You'd have to get up this way to get over there, up the ramp.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if I ran over there, could I climb up on top of that?
From here, it's gonna be
high
fairly
up?
simple. Yeah.
Okay. How high above the road is it? Just a few
This
feet,
cliff
or-
right here is roughly 10 feet. That's where the level up here is 10 feet above the rest of the floor and the opening.
down here. Yeah, but this part up here, I mean, how high is that part above the road right here?
Oh, I say if you get to where the zombie is, you can climb up there easy without even a check.
Okay,
Like we're talking
All
like
right.
2 or 3 feet maybe.
Gotcha. I'm gonna shoot another firebolt at the zombie on top of that rock next to the one I just killed.
Okay. You're shooting at the one you just killed. Sorry.
No,
What'd you say?
the one up
One
on
above
top
it.
of the rock. Yeah.
Okay.
This is the one I just killed right here, right?
Or little zombies.
Yep.
Okay, so and he drops.
All right. And so
no. Sorry, he doesn't drop.
He doesn't. Okay, he's still up.
He takes an arrow and he keeps on walking.
Okay. Am I right that we're gonna try to clear the path before we make a charge for the circle? That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hold my position then after my attack.
So you're still staying 60 feet back.
Yeah, I'm staying basically where I am right now, which I think is
Okay.
60 feet back from the walls, right? At least.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. My guys are up. Oh boy. I'm gonna be doing some off-screen rolls, so I don't have to bore you guys with 3,000 rolls, and I'm gonna do a little bit of combination of them. For every one roll, it's gonna be like 4 or 5 attacks if they can even get there, which I'm looking, and of course not. They're just gonna start rambling down the ramp. Rawr! Because we like to die. How fast can they move? Not very fast at all. Wow. Roll 20. Hold on, I'm gonna refresh to see if this helps because I'm clicking on stuff. It's not even doing anything. Gronar, what's your next step as I'm trying to get this squared away?
I'm probably going to take another shot at these guys here, and just with my bow, and then I'm going to move over with Asalar and Pharaoh.
Okay, so basically all the zombies move roughly 30 feet towards the ramp. So go ahead and take your turn as I'm moving, everybody, if you want, Gralnar. Because roll 20 is still kind of lagging on me. Probably because I got so damn many tokens on here. So who are you taking a shot at, Gralnar? Ping them.
That group.
I didn't see you ping anybody, Gralnar. Oh, the
Same
big group?
as before. Yeah.
Okay, 12. I got to double check now. It's the first time you guys had a bad roll. Yeah, 12 still hits a mob of zombies. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Well, it was kind of the idea behind shooting at a mob too, is if I missed one, it would hit the other.
Do they have a combined hit points? So if you do finish off one, it goes on to the next one?
Meta-wise, they have a pool of hit points. And when you kill one, it drops down a portion of that. So yes. And I keep track of how many's in there.
Cool.
Okay. Go ahead. What was the question, Wayne? Was there a question?
Not from me, no.
Okay. All right. So Granar, you hit one, and then he hops back up.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Okay.
The undead are probably resistant to piercing damage, right?
Okay, Granar, anything else on your turn? You're moving closer? Or did you stay within 60 feet?
Well, yeah, I'm just trying to get closer, but the way I was set up, I was way over here. So I just moved 30 foot over.
Okay, so you're not 30 feet away from them. That's why I'm asking.
Oh, no, I'm still within the tree line. I'm just trying to get over close to where Asalar is. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So is it for Granar? Bramble?
I'm gonna keep trying to distract the zombies and maybe have some of them come off the cliff. Does that
require your action to control them with that instrument of illusion, or does it say?
It doesn't really say. Like I'll ping it again, but essentially I'm assuming that as long as I'm playing it, they keep doing what they're doing, right?
Okay. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and rule that's a bonus action to keep doing this, is what I want to say. I was leaning more towards an action, but I'll make it a bonus action for right now until I do some more research on it. So that's fine. You can do it as a bonus action to control them.
Well, I still have to keep. There's not much I can kind of do unless I have something that's non-verbal.
You're
but
right.
As a
You're
bard,
right.
Not that I don't want to, but I think everything I have has a verbal.
Yep, I'm good.
Yeah.
So they're still at this wall, acting like they're going to climb up. Let me roll some things for these guys that are all nearby. 2 more drop down. So let me roll for their damage. And they both pop back up.
I like what you're doing because it should keep them stuck down here when we head up the ramp.
Okay. Anything else, Bramble?
No, I think. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna move a little bit, so I'm kind of trying to herd them a bit more over here rather than towards where this ramp is, where presumably my party's going up to get there. But yeah, I'm keep trying to keep them distracted over here.
So let me do this. I'm going to give the ones that are still swinging away at the illusion a little red dot so you guys can kind of differentiate who's coming at you and who's too stupid to know any better. Okay. Anything else out of Bramble?
No, that's it.
Okay, Asalar, what are you doing here?
I'm going to heavy crossbow this one, the mob.
Okay.
But I am going to Go into a rage. And a heavy crossbow it. Oh,
It lands on the ground about 4 feet from your foot.
wow. And I guess that's all I'm doing.
But you're still staying 60 feet? You're staying within the tree line?
Yeah, for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay.
Holy crap apples.
Okay, Bryn?
All right. Well, I'm gonna shoot at this one.
Okay.
13 is the highest for 12 damage.
Wow, I think that's the worst you've ever rolled with that. But it's still going to hit these guys. 12 damage. And he drops. It's 12 plus 5 is 17. One drops and stands back up.
Okay.
We don't seem to be hurting those.
No, well, you do. They've just got undead fortitude, so every time they drop down to 0, they have a chance to not die.
Yeah, they're basically rolling the con. It's going to be the damage plus 5. If they roll higher than that, they stand back up. Unless it's a critical hit, which you guys should have learned from last time. Okay.
Yeah.
That it for Bryn? You're still staying 60 feet back, right?
I'd go more if I could. I got 120 range, so
Okay.
I'm happy.
What about your Ravens? You do anything with them?
Well, yeah, the Ravens were the reason why I had advantage on that one, so they're flying around.
Okay. So they have enough movement to move up there and then back away again?
They don't need to back away.
Okay. All right.
And yes, they do have enough movement.
Okay. All right. 1 minute strategize. Go.
What do you guys think? Try and clear these ones up here and go around, or do we got to kill them all?
We at least need to kill the ones in the roadway, which is now most of the ones on the center left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do a area of effect spell and try to hit several of the mobs and individual ones on my turn.
Okay. I will try and actually hit something with my crossbow.
Yeah. I'll try to kill something with my crossbow. It'd be great if somebody had create bonfire or something. Maybe we could set them on fire, but I don't know.
A holy hand grenade.
A holy hand grenade.
Shit. Thank you, Jason. I forgot about this. Hold, please. Good. Keep talking amongst yourselves. I got to go read something.
Jason, what have you done? What have you done, Jason?
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. We're going to lose now.
See, you don't have a guest monster, you have a guest DM.
That's not right. That's just not right.
Hey, you're all the one who rolled the actual random encounter on the first freaking room last weekend. It's payback. I wasn't planning on doing that to you all.
Any more strategizing you guys got to do before I?
No, we're waiting on you, DM. Your 60 seconds is up.
They're too worried.
We're going to put a time limit on the DM discussion, too, since we got 2 DMs.
Okay, so Gralnar and Asalar, as you technically, this would have happened as soon as you would have come within sight of this area. You start hearing whispers of grave robber originating from all over this keep, like it's penetrating your brain at this point.
And if Aslar had one, it would be detrimental.
So you had one free round of this before Jason reminded me of what happens here. Anytime that Gralnar or Asalar attempts to attack or do some kind of ability check, you need to roll me a DC 10 wisdom save. As these thousands of voices all screaming in your head, grave robber, reverberating about your skull.
Wait, didn't we leave all the tomb stuff in our hotel room back in town?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Pretty sure we left it under the bed, right? We just put it in the
As a
box.
matter of fact, Gralnar,
Yeah.
you have this incessant need to grab that greatsword and use it to the point where you've already dropped your crossbow at this point.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey, I'll give you another minute to strategize now that Gralnar and Aesolar have something new to think about.
Oh boy. It doesn't change what I'm going to do because I have no idea what you guys are going through anyway.
no.
You guys good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I might
We're
drop
gonna
my
get.
pack.
Pharaoh, you're up first.
All right. I'm going to cast Shatter, I think centered. It's a 10-foot radius spell centered basically right here. So I think I should be able to hit that mob, that individual, that mob, and I think this guy. And that guy's sort of right at the edge. So that's your call, the one up on the upper left.
Okay.
All right. And so the spell is, put it in the chat for you. Did it do it? There we go. So it's a con save. My DC is 14, or they take, I got to roll the damage, I guess, 3d8 thunder if they fail.
Okay.
Or sorry, and then half that if they succeed. The damage is, oh, are you kidding me? 8. Wow, that's a terrible roll. Better
So
than
how
nothing.
many total are you hitting? Did you say?
Okay, so based on where I centered it, which was right here, it should hit this mob. All those guys have to make a save. That mob.
Yeah, just give me a number. That's all I'm looking for.
Well, I don't know how many are in the mobs, so
3
Well,
and 4.
everything you said the first time. Yeah, both mobs. And
okay. And then these 3 individuals. Sorry, these 3 individuals. That one, and I think that one up there.
Okay.
Can you see my?
You're
arrow?
trying to position it so you're not hitting Bryn's Ravens. I'm assuming
Where are the ravens? I don't see them on the map.
right there.
Yeah, I can scooch it over a little bit so I don't
Okay,
get the ravens.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 saves I gotta make. Sorry, I'm just doing it here so it goes quicker. That's 1, 2, 3 fails and 2 successes. So let me do this. There's 5 of them. Who succeeded? The 6th one. So that'd be the mob here. They succeeded. And somewhere in the middle, this one succeeded.
Okay.
The other 3 failed. How much damage was it?
So it's 8 for the ones that failed and 4 for the ones that succeeded.
Okay, this one drops. No, sorry, not the big one. The little one back here. One with the ping. And half of these drop. There's now only one left. So let me do this instead. No longer a mob. It's now a single one. Man, I wish there was an easier way to do huge mobs like this, but there's not. This one's out. Let's move him out of the way. And then the other one, so it's 8. He drops as well.
8.
It was this one here, down here, right? That was the other one you were getting?
Yeah, that was the other one that was in range. Yeah.
Okay, and he drops. Somebody's enjoying their chips. I can hear.
I think it's
My bad.
Bramble. Yeah,
Okay.
Bramble's eating some forest chips or whatever.
Okay. Is that it for Pharaoh?
Yes.
Okay.
That
You're
will
still
do it.
60 feet back, right?
Yeah, I'm where. Yeah, I haven't moved, so I'm still 60 feet back in the edge of the forest.
Okay. All right. So the minions are going to move another 20 feet. I'm sorry, 30 feet. They moved 30 last time. So I'm going to say they're within 10 feet of you guys. I'm not going to move them all. It's going to take me for freaking ever. But Theater of the Mind, pretty much everything in this little area is now within 10 feet of you guys. And that's their turn because they can't do anything from afar. Gralnar, you now have a great sword in your hand. And you dropped your crossbow.
I have the great sword in my hand,
You do.
or is it mine?
It's that great sword you picked up from the mausoleum.
It's cursed. It's obviously cursed.
Well, that's obvious. Yeah. So I guess I'm gonna make it over here to Aesolar and Pharaoh and I'm gonna complain. What the hell have you guys done to me?
It's a pretty nice sword, man.
You're
in
within
my
10
head.
feet of the closest one if you want to approach them.
I am?
Yes, everyone is within 10 feet if you're at the tree line.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll go up and stab one.
Yeah. Pharaoh's going to yell out, "Put that thing to use." Start chopping.
And do you just want me to use my regular long sword, or?
But you don't have. You should be able to drag and drop a great sword onto your character
Oh,
sheet.
it's a great sword. It's a great sword. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so two-handed. So if you have a shield, you're not using that, I guess.
Oh yeah, did you have a? I'm assuming you didn't if you had a heavy crossbow.
Well, I would have had it up, but yeah, I do have a shield, but I guess I won't be using it.
Yeah, you can't shoot a heavy crossbow with a shield in your hand if that's what you were shooting earlier.
Right, but at 60 foot, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, look at you. Too bad you didn't get advantage, but it's still enough to hit a poor little zombie. This one, all right, move yourself up. Let's go ahead and get engage here, guys. Whichever one of these you want to engage with, Gronar. Okay, 13. Okay, he make sure he's not a heavy duty one. Ugh, he drops. Does not get back up. You slice clean through him. But there are more converging upon you. Anything else, Gronar? Oh, wait a minute. You didn't do your wisdom save.
I didn't. Wisdom save. This is gonna suck.
No, don't worry about it. You would hit anyway. A 16
Yeah.
still would have hit.
I was gonna say, even if he rolled even if that was a disadvantage, he would have hit.
Yep. Don't worry about it then. My fault. Okay. You staying there, Gronar? Anything else?
I guess I'm gonna back up a bit. So the rest of my movement, but that's it.
Okay. Bramble. I'll say since you were over here, they haven't got to you yet since they went down the walkway over here, but they're within 20 feet of you, Bramble.
Okay, I'm still going to I guess keep leading them away and just keeping the stuff on the edge so that they keep following.
Okay. So at this point, they're the mob, and those two, there's the mob. And this last one here drops down and doesn't get back up. But the mob and the other little single one do not go down the cliffside. Okay. Anything else?
No.
You gonna stay where you are? You move back closer?
Yeah, I'm gonna move. Since it doesn't look like they're coming, I'm gonna move back to try and lead the ones that are on the ground away from here.
Okay. Crap! I closed the turn order. Oh no, I didn't. I just minimized it. Okay, Asalar, what you doing, bud?
I'm terrified to use my crossbow again, but I'm going to try it on this one.
Give me a wisdom save.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Ooh.
Okay. So
Yeah.
15 works for you on this one?
Yeah, and 11 and a 1d6.
I don't think you get rage. You don't get rage on ranged weapons, do you?
I don't think so. I think that's
Says
melee
it
only.
right there. Shows it right there. I didn't make it up.
Roll 20 can't be wrong.
He takes the arrow right through the throat, kind of staggers a little bit, but he keeps coming.
But I get the extra 2, the 1d6 for my storm aura. I got hit by lightning.
Oh, he got hit by lightning.
Yep.
For another 2 more. So you see kind of a little sparkle in his eye, his empty eye socket. But he's still staggering towards you.
Bastard.
Again, he's within 10 feet of you. So you still staying there?
Yeah, I'm not afraid of him. Not afraid of big pussy.
Okay, Bryn.
Well, Bryn's gonna shoot at. I don't know. Bryn's gonna shoot at this one, I guess. No, Bryn will shoot at the one that her ravens are currently sitting at.
which gives her advantage, right?
Yeah.
Damn. So I'm looking at 19. Is that right, or 14?
14 for damage.
14 for damage. Okay. You see 2 of them drop. Now there's only 1 left. So I'm gonna move him over here. And now we've got a single one. I'm gonna copy and paste in there.
And that group, they did take the 4 points of damage from the shatter, even though because they made the save. Is that right?
Correct.
Yeah, cool. Just making sure.
Okay. Anything else, Bryn?
Nope.
Okay,
I
woman,
think,
strategize.
Bren has duplicated herself too. Is that on purpose?
Cool.
No, this icon doesn't let me do anything with it. Doesn't show me my name. It doesn't show me my health bar. It doesn't show me
This
nothing.
one?
So I dragged
can
myself onto it.
Weird.
I'm
I
gonna
can
play
see
that
your
one then.
name. I can see your name and your health bar on both.
Yeah.
Oh,
same
shit.
here.
That might have got rid of your turn order. I think you had a 3. So roll initiative again. I'll modify it, Bryn. Didn't think about that when I deleted it. I'm sorry.
There. I'm in there again.
Okay. And I'm probably not keeping up with all the zombies moving, but even these ones on the side are coming around. I said they're more close, like 20 feet from you guys, but at least the closest one is. Any strategizing you guys need to do or
Well,
talk about?
So we're getting to the point where we might have a hole to get through to the ring, but we need somebody with good arcana to be able to come up and help us disrupt it. So that's got to be Bramble or Bryn because Pharaoh's -1.
I'm -1 as well.
Yeah.
Bramble, I think, is the highest. So, but how much movement does?
I mean,
Bramble have?
I only have a 2. Like this isn't crazy rocket science here. It's not like I have a +5 or anything.
So in theory, either Bryn or Bramble would work. But I'm just saying, this turn or next turn, we need to start moving toward that circle so we can cut it off.
Maybe pooch,
Kevin,
yeah.
your 2 is 2 better than anybody else in the party.
Yeah.
That's why we keep turning to you.
Okay, so I mean, what I can try to do is I can try to lose these zombies in the forest and then go up.
Or you can just make a beeline for us, and we'll go up and
How
we'll
much
make our
movement?
stand.
How much movement do you have, Bramble?
I mean, I have 30 feet, but
Oh, just 30. Okay.
I think we're to the point over here that we're going to go hack and slash and cut you a swath to get to it. So you need to probably move in behind us and do your range, any kind of range attack you have while we move you up and get
15
you
seconds.
Because there's another one there. Like every time we take more time, we get another one. So
well, I can lead these 5 zombies towards you guys. That's fine, and because that's how I would get up there.
Yep.
That's
What
fine.
needs to be done? Because let's go.
All right, then I'll yeah.
Time's
I
up.
got a little crazy in the head.
And Gralnar and Ashalar, this incessant scream in your head of grave robber, it seems to get louder as more zombies appear from the side of the keep. Okay, Pharaoh, what are you doing?
I am going to move up in. No, actually, I'm going to firebolt this guy right here. I'll keep doing ranged attacks while they still work.
Okay, just so we're clear, this one is about 20 feet from you. The rest of these up here are roughly about 10 feet.
Sorry,
I know
which
it's
one?
doesn't look like a map, but
Okay, which one's 20? The one coming around on the right
the
side?
mob.
The mob, okay. Yeah, I'm going to shoot this one with the firebolt first.
This one being the single or the mob?
The single one right there.
Okay.
No, actually, Groundnar's right next to him, isn't he? Oh, no, I'll shoot him. I'm just going to clear him out of the way. Okay, so that's firebolt. 12, does that hit?
Yeah, of course, they're zombies.
And 6 fire damage.
So 6 plus 5 is 11. You hit him. Let me see. What little bit of like dry flesh he has burns, but he's still coming towards you.
Okay. And I'm going to move up next to Growlnar so he can't be flanked very easily.
So you're within melee of this guy?
I guess I am. Yep.
Okay. All right. Just making sure I'm clear on that.
Yep.
Is that at Farrell's turn?
I do not think I have any bonus actions that I can use. So yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 still flinting at this illusion. Let me see how they do this time. Hey, look at there. 2 of them realize that, oh, this is not real. And they're going to turn around and start walking this direction. I'll say that one and this one. They're within 10 feet of you, Bramble.
Well, I keep moving.
Well, it's not your turn yet. I'm just saying what they're doing on their turn. 3 of them are still wailing on your illusion, but 2 of them seem to realize that it's not real and they're walking towards you.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So the only thing within any kind of striking distance right now, these are going to move. I forgot. They're within 10 feet. So Gralnar. And then Pharaoh. These guys are going to move closer. This one will attack the Ravens. What's in their face? Hey, I guess like the first time in like 3 sessions I've actually attacked maybe the Ravens. Actually, you know what? They're too dumb. They're going to try to grab the Ravens.
Just running
probably
around
miss, right?
to the sky. Oh, grab ravens.
I'm assuming a 10 probably misses the Ravens. Is that right, Bryn?
I think 10 is a miss.
Okay, while you're looking that up, there's going to be 2
yep.
attacks on Gralnar.
10 is a miss.
Okay. The first one's going to be a grab on Gralnar. Wow.
Okay,
And this second one is going to be a grab on Gralnar. Wow. Zombies. They're awesome.
Yeah. Can I use my reaction on one of those?
Do you have some kind of reaction that'll let you do something on a miss?
I sure do. I've got
go
the repose.
Go right ahead.
All right. So
while he's doing that, I'm going to do my other 2 attacks at Pharaoh's. I'm going to try to grab you.
Of course. Can I parry a grab? Probably not, huh?
It's considered a melee attack, so I'm sure you could.
Oh. It's worth a try. I get to add a D4 to my AC, and I get advantage on that roll since I am wielding my longsword 2-handed. So, actually, I didn't specify that, so maybe I shouldn't get advantage. I won't take advantage because I didn't say I was pulling my longsword out yet. So 3. So meet it to beat it. He still grapples me because my base armor class is 16. So.
Okay. So the one that Gralnar reposts at drops in 2 pieces. The one that doesn't have you grab now, Pharaoh, is going to kind of lean in and try to give you a kiss. A nibble on the ear.
What the hell? 19 and 18? He was rolling 10s and 8s before. All right. So 2 bludgeoning.
Yeah. How you like that?
Not that much, to be honest.
Tyson.
I know.
All right, but you are restrained. So keep that in mind. You're restrained.
Grappled. I'm grappled, right?
Oh yeah, it's grappled. Is it grappled or strained? Does it say in there?
It's grappled.
Yeah, grappled. Yep. Okay, thank you for the clarification. These guys are going to be able to get up to Gralnar. And meta-wise, there are 4 of them in there. And they are swarming you, ASLR. And if I can just pull up the freaking character sheet.
I don't think that's appropriate.
They're
in my personal space, and I'm quite upset by it.
That's right. So make me a deck save. As they all converge upon you. Look at you.
Oh, yeah, but I'm going to hit him with a 4.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
So it's 12 plus 4, 16. All right, so you make your save, but they're still going to try to take half damage on a save. So 3 times 4, all 4 of them there. So 12 points, half of that, you take 6 points of damage.
I think that's right.
As they all converge upon you, swiping and trying to chomp at your brains. These will move closer, not within range yet. Who else I got to move? This one, the big zombie pack. I'm probably forgetting some here.
That's
I
okay.
think that's all that's probably going to get within melee range of you guys for this round. Okay, Gralnar, you're up next.
All right. So I got to do a wisdom save.
Correct. Anytime you want to do an attack or an ability check, you have to make a wisdom save first. You failed. You have disadvantage on your next attack or ability
Okay.
check.
This one right here in front of me, or to the left of me.
Okay. Wow. Good thing I put disadvantage on that.
Yeah.
And he drops. You're still cutting
Roger
through him.
that.
Okay. Anything else, Gralnar?
No, that's it for my
Staying where you are?
Yeah, at this point. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have to go back to help Asalar or go to Pharaoh next. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, Bramble. You have 2 of these zombies heading towards you. I need to take the red dots off. And 3 others are still swiping at your illusion. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep. Actually, hang on one second here. What I'm gonna do is I am going to. So what I'm gonna do is. Okay. No, it's an image of an object. Never mind. So I'm gonna just keep running. Except, yeah, I'm gonna play and run and head towards the party where I can get up to get to that circle.
Okay, so I'll say where you are on the map is accurate as far as distance. You
Okay.
have to get over to here to even get at the bottom of the ramp to go up.
Yeah. So then I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and presumably as I go past Bryn, she hears me very furiously playing on the slide flute. Some death metal as best I can.
Death metal on the flute.
Jethro Tull. Little Jethro Tull.
Got to Google that real quick.
And yeah, and then I'm making my way over.
Okay.
So, and I also don't know if that affects the other zombies that are around here as well, where they're looking at that instead of at my companions.
At this point, they're going to be focused on you guys. All the ones I had go by here, I rolled to see if they were going to get distracted by it. That's what I was doing behind the screen. Metal wise. Okay. You good, Bramble?
Yeah.
Okay, Asalar.
Well, I'm asking Brian, I'm in this mob of dudes. If I move to here, does that give me advantage being Gralnar there?
Ping again. I had a character sheet up. Move to where?
So if I move say I'm right here now, if I just move in the mob over 1 step, does that give me advantage with Gralnar there?
I'm going to say you're surrounded by them, so I'm going to say no.
Well, that sucks, Brian. I'm just saying.
I know.
Okay, so for my bonus action, I'm going to enact my divine favor. Let me find that. Okay, so I got to concentrate for a minute. I'll just put this up. Okay, so that gives me 1 extra D4 on my attacks, melee attacks.
I'm glad you did that, because as you start to concentrate, the incessant grave robber scream in your head prevents you from concentrating.
Also, I don't think you can concentrate when you're raging either, but
Oh, that blows. I had it all planned out, Brian.
Yay!
So I'm going to rage attack with my great axe. Pachu. With an extra D6.
Do you have that sweeping arc thing or whatever they call it?
No.
You can give me a wisdom save, Asalar.
I don't want to.
It's DC 10. Come on, look how easy that is. And it's 11. It's not hard to hit a zombie. So that's 10. What's the extra D6 for?
Because my storm aura, lightning,
okay.
right in the sphincter.
Right, well, it's not that divine favor. So it's 10, 14, and one of them drops.
That arcing slash is great when you're in the middle of a horde of little guys.
When I woke up this morning, I was not counting on being in the middle of a horde.
Yeah.
I thought I would go hordeless today.
Okay, so there are 2 of them left standing.
Okay.
Okay, anything else, Asalar?
Do you know what? That is all I can do because you won't let me concentrate, and I'm hurt.
I'm not the one saying you can't concentrate.
You're enforcing the rules. It's you.
Bryn. Did we lose your mic, Bryn?
Ricky Bobby, you on?
So this one's still a group, is that right?
Correct. That's still all 4 of them.
So that's the one that I'm shooting at. Oh, with the Ravens, we'll go a little bit closer if you need them to, but
no, that's fine. I assume they're going to be within 5 feet because the swarm is kind of enveloping this one.
23 for 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay, you hit one. Arrow goes right through it. It keeps on coming.
Well, it's not really an arrow, but okay.
Oh, sorry. I got so used to everyone shooting them. You blast it with your eldritch energy. It rips a hole through him, but it keeps on coming.
You know, that's force damage, right? Not that it probably makes a difference, but
force damage doesn't make a damage. You said something there higher up in the chat about Radiant, but I haven't seen anybody do anything with Radiant.
Yeah, I don't have anything for Radiant. I don't have any
Radiant.
Just made the offer.
Okay. Anything else out of Bryn?
Just so you know, divine favors Radiant.
If only you could concentrate on that.
I'm only level 3, Brian. You're thinking that I can do more than that in a round.
Okay. I'm just asking about movement or anything else with your Ravens.
Well, how close is the closest one to me?
Up here on the hill, I say these are all within 10 feet.
Oh, so I'm going to be moving back. Probably. Am I at the tree line right now? Where am I right now?
If you never move, then technically you are at the tree line.
Yeah, so how far away are they from me then if I never
we did theory of the mind with that. I said they all got within 10 feet of you guys at that one point, and then everybody engaged. So I'll say they're 20 feet away from you now.
Okay, well, I'm going to back up to a position. It's hard for me to theater of the mind this because I can't see the tree line, but I want to be 30 to 40 feet away from the minimum. Can I do that?
Yeah, that'll put you back in the tree line. But yeah, I'm okay with that. Just remind me that you're that far away in case something starts coming closer.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. 1 minute strategize. If you need it, go.
Keep hacking.
My strategy was thrown out. I'm bitter. But I'm going to keep hacking and slashing until everything the undead is deader than dead. I think we just got to keep plowing that road. That's all we can do. Or we run for our lives and go have a long rest.
Well, we'll go have a long rest after this.
Yeah, there you go.
Go back to town, take a long rest, come back, fight them again.
We might as well because we got a whole level that we got to clear out, and we're already going to be out of everything anyway.
Hey, remember my artificer had that scroll of a meteor comet? Can I have that?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Pharaoh, do you want a hand or you want me to plow the road?
I got a solution from where I am for what my problems, so don't worry about me.
Okay, so Bramble, you want to follow me then, and I'll go up and take the next one, and I believe you may be able to skirt around them to the, just go like straight up.
Oh, good idea.
Well,
sneaky.
The 2 that are on Pharaoh might still be there when Pharaoh's done, just to let you know. So you'll have to take care of them to let Bramble get through. But
okay, well, I'll take care of this one then.
Okay,
and then Bramble should be able to come straight up, and I believe he can make it over that, but he may have to take out either that one or this one.
I might be able to get this one myself on my turn. We'll see.
Okay.
15 seconds. You guys good?
I think so.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, squasher of dreams.
Grave robbers. In Asalar and Gralmar's heads. Pharaoh.
First off, he's gonna bonus action Misty Step out of the grapple
Nice.
up to here. 30 feet, I believe, is what he can do. And then he's going to use a cantrip for his action, Firebolt. Sorry, I'm going to go to the attack. There we go. Firebolt. And he'll hit the one right there on the rocks with him.
This one, right? Okay.
Firebolt.
19 for 2 points of fire damage.
I know, right? Sucky. So sucky.
Hits him. Parts of him kind of flame a little bit. He just turns towards you. Doesn't drop.
Okay. And how far above the one down here am I, Brian? The one that's kind of below me.
I say that's pretty even. Like he's only like 2 or 3 feet down from you.
Okay.
That's the start of where the ramp goes down right here. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Anything else, Farrell?
Nope. Hopefully I'll stay alive.
Okay. Okay, minions are up. Let me do these 3 or 4 that are flailing at the illusion. 3 of them continue to flail. One of them snaps out of it. Let's see if they even want to pursue Bryn. 2 of them start kind of sauntering towards you, Bryn. They got a while to go because you're 60 feet back at least. But they can go 30 feet.
Sorry, which 2 are that are coming towards me? Those 2?
These 2. So I'll say they're roughly about 30 feet from you at the end of their turn. Okay?
Okay.
And the other one is going this direction. Okay, up next, let's go and get this one out of the way, attacking the Ravens.
Back. Okay.
Going to grab them.
It hits.
Okay, and then the mob is going to step forward and basically get all around them. And then the mob is going to try to attack the Ravens.
Shouldn't the Ravens have an advantage on a grab because they're flying?
If his character sheet said that,
no.
I would allow that, but no.
Thinking.
All right, so it's just a deck. It's a deck save for the mob to try to basically bite or harass, strike the Ravens. Okay, so
3.
So it's this times 4. 5 times. Is that right? Hold on a minute. Make sure I get this set up correctly.
They're dead. They're dead.
Oh, that's right. They don't have like 1 hit point each, right, or something like that.
They have 2 each. They're dead. All of them.
Okay. All right. So that's the mob's turn. This one's turn. Let's start at the top up here with Pharaoh. So the one standing in the middle of this magic circle comes towards you because he wants a snack. This one's going to back up. And the one that you tried to firebolt will come up and say hello. All right, so 2 of them with advantage. Actually, the first one's going to be a grapple with advantage. Wow. Look at me. Look at me go.
So in fact,
he
doesn't he
grabbed his
grapple the other
buddy.
guy? Doesn't he grapple his own guy since his 2 crit fails?
So he grabs you and his fingers just kind of fall off.
No, he grabs. A crit fail, HR gets involved and he gets written up.
That's right.
The one below you just going to lean in and try to bite you.
That misses.
Okay, and then the one on the other side is going to try to grab you again with advantage. So click back to advantage to see if I can roll double failures again. Ooh, pretty close.
Yeah, they both miss.
Wow. That is
Pharaoh's
awesome.
Pharaoh's dodging and weaving.
Can we?
What else we got here? Well, this one's going to join the party up here since you're closest and the Ravens are dead. So let's get one more. Let's see if one guy by himself can grab you without advantage. Okay. You're now grappled again. Okay, and then we've got The two you disappeared from. I'm just going to saunter down here to the only target they got, Gralnar. So, Bramble, that is where you are, right? So, those two are going to saunter down to you. They haven't taken their turn yet. Let's do the first two on Gralnar. First one's going to try to grab. Does that hit Gralnar, I'm assuming, since you don't have a shield?
It hasn't popped up yet.
20.
20.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one hits.
Okay, you're grappled. Remember that. And then the second one's going to try to bite you while you're grappled. 13 for 7. Yep. Okay, and these next two are going to be on Bramble. First one's for a grab. 17. Does that hit your AC, I'm assuming, Bramble?
For a grab, yeah.
Okay, so you're grappled, and the second one's going to try to bite you now. 10.
Miss.
Wow, I can grab, I just can't bite shit.
So they saw through the illusion because I'm still doing the illusion thing.
Oh, these over here? Already rolled that. There's
the ones that are on me right now.
Correct. Yeah, they're the ones that passed it when they were up here walking by.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so that's them. Next one's going to be on Asalar, the mob. Deck save. Asalar?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be all of this. First D4 times 2. All right, that damage 5 piercing is wrong for some reason. It's the lower one, what it should be. So 5 times 4, 20 points. I don't know why that first one's even showing up. The D8 should not be what it is. The lower one, the 5 times whatever.
So would this be piercing?
Oh, there's only 2 of them left. So.
Because I'm raging, so bludgeoning, piercing, all that I'm immune
to.
To,
so technically that'd be 10, so half of that you take 5 then, because there's only 2 of them left. Okay. And then this one will come up and try to munch on your butt if it can.
Butt muncher.
And another one's going to put Gralnar. And these other 3 can't make it through their mob, but they're going to be here waiting. So I got one more attack on Gralnar, one more on Asalar. So I'll do Gralnar first. A bite.
That hits.
Okay, and Asalar, you are grappled, correct?
Yeah, if that's what my deck save was for.
Okay.
There was never a grab done on me.
No, that deck save was for the mob trying to attack you. All right, then this one's going to try to grab you. 11 probably does not hit your AC, so you're not grappled. And I think that is all of them. Okay, Gralnar.
Gralnar has to do a DC 12 athletics to get out of the grapple.
That's correct.
Okay.
As your action.
Okay.
You're good with that, right? As your action?
Well, can I swing my greatsword?
Yeah. Grappled says that your speed becomes 0, can't benefit from bonus movement. Effect ends when forced away by a target. Has nothing to do with your attacks or anything. You just can't move, basically.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to take a swipe at this one right above me.
And I'll say that's the one that has you grappled.
Yep.
11. Look at you.
That's actually should have been a disadvantage, so I'll just roll it again.
Oh, yeah, you got to roll a wisdom save.
Yeah. I mean,
okay, it's not disadvantage unless you had something else going on.
No, that was it.
Okay. And
that
one falls to pieces at your feet.
Okay, and so I am no longer grappled.
Correct. You can move if you want to.
Boy, I think that's going to invite too many issues. So I am just going to...
Difficult terrain to step over the dead bodies.
Yeah, no, I think I'm just going to stay here and give Bramble some help as he goes by and help out Acelar. So yeah, I'm just gonna stick tight.
Stay put. Okay. All right, Bramble. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to use my acrobatics to slip out of this guy's grip.
That's some special thing you have, or are you talking about disengage?
Well, it says a grapple target can attempt to escape as an action with a successful DC 12.
I'm with you. Sorry.
That's okay. Cool. So my action to escape works, and now I'm gonna move past these two guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I move one more, 6. I assume that is this like how much of a ledge is this here?
That one's relatively small. I mean, if you crawl up, from here it's like 2 feet, and then like here it's another 2 feet. So yeah, you can crawl all up there. But just so we're clear, that just gets rid of the grapple. They still have opportunity attacks on you if they want to take them.
Yeah, they can take an opportunity attack if they want.
Okay, just making sure you're aware of that before I do it. So
and I'm gonna give a bardic inspiration to Pharaoh.
Okay.
And with that, he also has a mote of potential because I believe in him.
Does this mean you're not playing your flute anymore?
Well, I had to move. My action was to move. Yeah, so I'm not playing the flute anymore because I would have consumed that action disengaging.
Okay. All right. So the first one's going to try to grab you with his opportunity attack.
Anyways, Pharaoh, that's what can happen. The 12 misses.
Okay. Then
You
the other one is...
You see a little tear roll down Pharaoh's cheek and joy at the great thing you've done for him.
And the second one is also going to try to grab you, Bramble. Wow. And his finger breaks off. You're free!
Yay!
Okay. Anything else, Bramble?
That's about all I can do for now.
Okay. Acelar.
Acelar is gonna free action yell, "Die, you rotting piles of tepid crap!" And he's gonna great axe him.
Give me a wisdom save first.
Oh,
Grave robber! Grave robber!
And one extra d6. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage.
That's at one of the mob or this one down here?
The mob.
Okay. All right. So it's 9 points. And another one drops.
He also yells, F the police. F the police.
Okay, so there's only one left. I'll copy and paste him in there so we don't have the mob anymore.
And that's everything for Aslar.
Okay. Bryn.
So, Brian, you've said that these are the ones that are, 20 feet away from me right now?
I think that's what I said. Yeah, 20 or 30 feet.
And where can I move that is farther away from them?
Deeper into the forest, I guess.
Will I be able to see them from there?
That's a good question. I'll say they have a partial cover in that scenario, and so will you. If anything ranged comes at you.
And where are these ones? Where are these ones in relation to me?
If you're back in the tree line, they're like 60 feet away from you.
Okay, so I could move to the east and not be deeper in the tree line, but be more away from those guys.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move I'm going to move 30 feet to the east.
Okay. Let me start putting a text in here so I can keep this stuff straight for me and you. So they are now 50 feet away.
Correct.
Wow, I need to make that a lot bigger. Oh, we can see that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you're 50 feet away from those.
And I'm going to shoot at this one.
Okay.
Not at advantage. It's a 14 for 11 damage.
Yeah, they're zombies. You hit him and he stands back up.
Okay.
Okay, is that it for Bryn?
That's all I got.
Okay, 2 minutes to strategize. Go.
Kill zombies.
Kill zombies. Yeah.
That's it.
I'll take
make
one
my
of
way
these
to
two
the
out.
circle.
and I'll head up to give support to Pharaoh and Bramble.
Sounds good.
I'll keep hacking on the ones that are surrounding me.
Okay, you guys good?
Yep.
All right, Farrell. Another one
Bardic,
pops out from the teleportation circle.
yeah, I saw him. So Bardic Inspiration die, what is that die?
It's a D6 right now.
Okay, and do I say I'm going to use it before or after I make my attack roll? Do I have to say I'm? Yeah, I didn't quite catch that part.
The creature can add it to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. This can be added after seeing the roll, but not before knowing the outcome.
Gotcha. Okay.
And you have the added bonus of the motive potential, which I pinged into the chat there.
Yeah, that looks pretty sweet. So, okay, I'm going to attack the zombie that has me grappled with my longsword.
Did I define that? If not, I'll say it's this one right here. Which one was it? Was it the first or second one that grappled
it was
you?
The very last one that attacked me, so I think it's this one down here, right? That moved up and attacked.
Yeah, that'd be correct. Yes, thank you.
Okay. So what did I say? Longsword. And I'm
the first miss on my 4 zombies.
Well, I assume it misses, so I'm going to roll my Bardic Inspiration die. I hope. Come on, Bardic Inspiration die. That's the stuff.
Nice.
So that's
Nice.
13.
So
and because it was yeah,
go ahead. Bramble.
So because it was an attack roll, the target and each creature of your choice you can see within 5 feet of it have to make a con save or take 5 thunder damage.
Oh, very nice. All right, so first things first. So the first guy takes 13 slashing damage. Is that right?
That is 13 slashing, yes, because I'm wielding it two-handed. Yeah.
And he drops into a pile of bones. And everyone within 5 feet of that person, or 5 feet of the one doing the attacking?
5 feet of the moat, which I assume was over my head, right? It was probably over.
No, it's the target and each creature of your choice.
Within 5 feet of the target is what I'm asking.
Oh, okay.
Now.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
So it'd be
so it's all 3 of them.
It'd be all 3 except for the one on my right. Yeah.
Correct. That's con saves for them?
Yeah, con saves or 5 thunder, yeah.
What's your DC, Kev? Or sorry, not Kev, Bramble.
I guess Bramble's DC is 13.
Okay, so left to right, I'm gonna do 3 con saves. Okay, so first one fails, second 2 succeed. Is any damage on a success? Half damage or?
No, it's just make it or break it.
Yeah.
Okay, and it was 5 points of damage.
5 thunder.
Okay, so this one gets dropped for a second, but then stands back up. The other 2 take no damage.
Even if it was magical damage, darn.
DC is 5 plus the damage, unless it's something else. Which this is not. What kind of damage was it? You said?
Thunder.
Yeah, they're still standing back up. Okay. Anything else, Pharaoh?
No. I think I'll hang where I am for right this second.
Okay, just so we're clear, you're not grappled, so you can move if you want.
Well, one of them, if I tried to move, several of them would get opportunity attacks.
That's correct.
And they'll just move. They'll just move and re-engage me anyway on their turn. So yeah, I think I'm done.
Okay. All right. So minions are up. This one is going to come up here and make a Pharaoh sandwich. So every attack is going to have advantage. So all of them are going to be grabs until they can grab you. So first one, grab with advantage. 18. Does that grapple you? Get your AC?
It would, except I'm going to do shield as a reaction.
Okay. So what's your AC now?
21.
Okay. They're not going to know that. They're going to continue to try to grab you. And that misses. And then the third one. And then the fourth one. Look at that.
Yep. Eat it.
They're all slapping you like a kindergartner in a fight.
Exactly.
All right. Okay. You dropped the illusion thing, right, Bramble?
Yeah, it's no longer there.
Okay. So these are going to. Bryn is in the back 60 feet away. They're just going to start making their way along the edge here. Let's get up here, the rest of you guys. This one over here. Okay, since you stayed within the tree line but didn't try to hide, these guys are basically going to move closer to you. They're now within 20 feet of you, Bryn. And I'll update this number to say that in a second. Who else we got? Oh, we got Grolnar here. And the rest of these are going to come up around Asalar, having a big old zombie party up in here. Okay, so I'll say 1, 2, 3, 4 on Grolnar, 2 of them with advantage. You're not grappled, right? So their first attack's going to be for grappled. First one with advantage. You are definitely grappled. And now the second one, there's a guy below you at normal. Wow. The other one at normal for attack. Wow. These guys are awesome. And then the other one on the other side of you has advantage as he tries to bite you. God. I don't think I've hit, but maybe like, 3 or 4 times this whole battle. Asalar's turn. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 5 of them. 2 of them at advantage. And Asalar is also not grappled, correct?
Right.
Okay, so starting at the top, grapple with advantage. I'm assuming 17 probably misses, or does it not?
No, it hits.
Okay, so you're now grappled. All right, so going around clockwise. Next one's going to be a bite attack. And then the next one down, a bite attack. Wow, this is awesome. Bite attack.
Nope.
The last one, as you flanked, will get a bite attack with advantage. See if I can hit anything this time. Hey, 21?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
Is that a crit or no?
No, it would be red
Green,
or
wouldn't
green
it?
if it was it'd be green if it was a crit. It's only 2.
So 1 bludgeoning.
Yeah. Who do I got left here? This one couldn't make it. Am I missing any? I think I moved them all. Oh yeah, the big group here. I forgot about them. The mob, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'll do this out in the open. If I roll an odd, they're going north.
But there's so many more targets down south.
Okay, so technically this mob now is also including 2 more. So they are also going to get attacked. Give me a dex save, Pharos.
A dex save?
Correct. You're now in a swarm of these guys as they're all scratching and biting and clawing at you.
Yeesh.
Nice. Nice.
Bobbing and weaving.
Half damage of 3 times 4. Half damage of 12. So 6 points of bludgeoning and piercing.
That's not nice.
Okay, and then this other guy down here, I do the same thing. Odd, he goes north. You know what? I'll just make him go the other way since you got a mob on you. But they can't quite get there. He's waiting for you. That's all their turns. Grolnar, you're surrounded by a bunch of dead ones and live ones. And you are grappled, as I recall.
Yeah, one of these 2 has me grappled. Which one?
I'll say it's this one right here. Unless you guys remember otherwise.
Okay. Because I'm going to slice him in 2.
Why?
Well, just for fun.
I don't think you've even been hit yet.
Oh, there's my wisdom throw.
Okay, so
Save,
disadvantage on your attack. Oh, 17. Like disadvantage doesn't really do shit for these guys. So 9 plus 5 is 14. You hit him, but he stands back up.
Wow. Okay, but does he no longer has me grappled?
I'll say since you hit him, yeah, he no longer has you grappled. I'm okay with that.
Boy, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. opportunity attacks. I guess I'm just gonna sit tight.
Okay, your call.
Yeah.
That's your final answer?
I'm gonna have to sit tight.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm at least soaking up zombies so Bramble and Pharaoh can. Yep, that's it.
Okay, Bramble.
So this mob, is it coming for me? What does it look like it's doing?
I think
No,
it just tried to swarm me, right?
Yeah, it's technically swarmed around Pharaoh's.
Okay, so then I'm going to move around this guy. And I guess dash as far as I can get with that while staying out of like attack range of stuff. So essentially 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then 30, 35, 40, 50. Yeah. To about here. And again, I'll give Pharaoh another bardic inspiration, I guess, because it looks like he's might need it.
Okay.
Perhaps I will, yes.
Okay. All right, that's it for Bramble's turn then? Or anything else?
Yep. That's it.
Asalar. Give me
Which one
wisdom
has me
save.
grappled? Oh, yeah.
I'll say this one.
Okay.
The one to your right.
And he's the one I'm going to unleash my wrath on.
Your rash?
And I'm going to give him my rash.
You
He's
got
gonna get
the
monkeypox.
rash.
I'm giving him the monkeypox.
22 for 9.
And 1d6.
Ooh,
15.
Just like that, you chop him in two, and you're no longer grappled.
Excellent. And that's all I can do.
Okay, Bryn.
I am going to. I can only hit one at a time, guys, and my ravens are dead, so I'm not even that good at that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to move 25 to here. I'm assuming, Brian, that this big, gigantic 30-foot illusion is gone.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Sorry, I was off my screen.
And then from there, I'm going to, in essence, Misty Step. And I'm going to move 30 feet, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 away from this dude. And then I've got five more left from where I was. So I should be, if I calculated that route, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No, I should be farther than that. I didn't count that properly.
Is Bryn running back to the Kront, or what's going on?
No,
Bryn's got 120 feet of freaking range. Like,
Bryn's just getting out of the way of melee.
She's like the high Mars system of D&D.
And so, Brian, just something to think about. I got in his face, and then I, in essence, disappeared almost 30 feet behind him.
Okay.
So I don't know that he would necessarily know that that's where I reappeared.
Well, let me do just a random. Give me a. I don't want to do. I'm gonna do like a contested thing somehow, since it's kind of really on the fly here. Just give me a random attack versus his perception is what I'll do. How about that?
He didn't see shit.
So if that's where you're going, that you get advantage because he didn't see you where you went. I'm assuming that's where you're going with, all right?
Well, that's not where I'm going with it, but I didn't even think of that. I was more going with I don't want him to follow me.
Oh, okay. I'm with you. Okay.
Because I'm tired of dancing around like an idiot. But I am going to shoot him in the back at advantage.
Hey, got a crit, right?
It's a crit, so it's a full 10. It's 6 plus 10, so it's... oh, no, that's not really true, is it? Oh, yeah, it is. So it's 16 damage.
Okay.
And then there's nobody within 30 feet of him, so nobody gets a heal.
Okay, and that drops him, rips him right in half, blasts him right in half.
Throw
All right, and then I'm going to use my bonus action. Actually, I'm going to use my reaction. Sorry, to summon a raven. From me,
Oh, nice.
Because he's a humanoid and he's dead.
Okay. Can you drop another one? You need me to do it?
Nope, I'll drop another one.
Okay. As I recall, yeah, I said it appears where that person died. Okay. All right. Anything else, Bryn?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. 1 minute strategize. Go.
Hacky slashy.
Kill zombies.
Bramble's got to destroy the circle. Maybe they'll all drop when he kills it. When he destroys the circle.
I don't think they'll drop, but we can try.
We can dream.
There's
Good to
another
dream.
one.
Good to dream. At least they'll stop multiplying like rabbit.
Bramble, you see another one kind of crawl itself out of the ground right in the center of the circle where you're standing.
That's cool. Doesn't scare me. I see dead people all the time.
Okay.
In fact, I probably don't even react so much. He probably doesn't even know I'm there.
You guys good?
Not much else we can do.
Okay. Pharaoh.
All right. Pharaoh's going to attack the one to his left.
Okay.
Sort of in between him and Bramble. Did that roll? No.
I don't see it yet.
Oh, there it goes. But I'm going to use my Bardic Inspiration die. Come on, Bardic Inspiration die.
I thought you already. Oh, he gave you another one. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, now roll 20 is really lagging for me. Up 5, so that's a 14.
For how much damage?
Okay, so I do 14 slashing, and I'm also doing that as part of good old Green Blade cantrip. So it's an attack.
Okay.
It's a melee attack, but it then every one other creature within 5 feet takes 4 points of fire damage.
Nice. But what's the initial damage?
The initial is 14 slashing against the one I attacked.
Okay. And he drops.
And let's just say the one to my north is the one who take. Well, actually, I guess maybe I could roll for it because I have 3 of them. Well, I have 2 of them within
your
5
choice.
feet.
It says, right?
Oh, is that what it says?
Yeah, of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of it.
Oh, awesome.
You can pick and choose.
Yeah, I'll do the one to the north. Takes the 4 points of fire damage.
Okay. And that's automatic. It's not a save or anything, right?
I think that's automatic for Green Flame Blade.
Stupid Green Flame Blade.
Awesome spell.
And only 4 points though, right?
4 points for that. Yeah, it's my charisma modifier.
Oh, he roared like shit. He dies.
Okay,
poor zombie.
awesome. And on top of that, because did I get the moat thing again or not, Bramble? Or did I just get the Bardic Inspiration?
I think the moat is only active while they get the Bardic Inspiration. Is that correct?
Well, no. If I do it as part of the attack roll, as soon as I hit with the attack, the whatever I roll for the Bardic Inspiration die, it damages everything within 5 feet of the target with another 5 points if they fail to save.
Yeah, as long as you use the Bardic Inspiration die, then.
Which I did. I had to actually because I rolled so crappily on the attack.
Okay.
So basically, it means that this one here and this one right here, which are both within 5 feet of the target, which was there in the middle.
Yep.
They have to make a con save against Bramble's DC, or they take 5 thunder damage.
Okay.
That was 13.
Left, and then the one below.
Oh!
Should not have been advantage. But
still. That's the same second time those zombies have rolled the same number.
Damn.
So was that half damage or nothing?
Nothing.
Okay. Yay me.
Well, that didn't work quite as well as I hoped, but good enough, I guess. So I took 2.
Hey, you killed 2 of them. Shit.
Yep. I'll go with that.
Okay. Anything else, Farrell? You going to stay put?
Yeah, I'm going to stay put because I'm trying to keep them focused on me and not on Bramble.
Okay. All right. We'll start at the top. This one right in Bramble's face. So, is he going to grab or bite? There's only one of him, so he's going to try to bite you. Woohoo! 2 points of bludgeoning damage. Rawr. And then the 2 that are on Pharaoh. First one to grab. Does a grab hit you? 16?
It would, except I'll go ahead and use my reaction again and do shield. So now my AC is 21.
Okay. And the second one's going to try to grab you. And his finger breaks off.
And that's awesome.
Okay, who I got left here? Oh, this one. Bramble. He is going to try to grab you. Wow. Here I am rolling like awesome zombies again. Gralnar has 1, 2. This one's going to come down here. And so is this one. So Gralnar has 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll say 5 of them.
Jesus.
And 2 of them with advantage. So the first one with advantage. Are you grappled right now, Gralnar? I think
I'm not.
you are not. Correct. So
I
the first one with advantage, trying to grapple you. 18. They hit you without your shield.
Yep.
Okay, you're not grappled. So all the rest of them are going to be bites. 3 more bites, and then the last one with advantage. And then the last one with advantage. Wow. So I think that 20 may be the only one that hits you, right?
Yep.
Okay. Next up, we got Asalar. So that one attacked
Gralnar. Advantage. Oh,
One,
did that
two.
one? Only 5 get advantage.
1, 2. Only 5. Let's
Only
see.
5
1,
of the 6
2,
get advantage.
3, 4. Oh yeah, only 5 of them. And that's all of them.
No, there's
okay.
6.
Well, the other one attacked Gralnar.
Or did 2 of them attack Gralnar? These 2?
Yeah, you got the one to your left, and then
Okay.
counterclockwise around. You got 5 of them. So you're not grappled yet. So the first one is going to try to grapple you with advantage.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you're grappled, and then the next one is going to try to bite you with advantage. 21 hits, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah.
Third attack, fourth attack, fifth attack.
Okay, so every one of them hit.
Okay, so do your math on your
5,
damage.
9, 15, 16, 17, and half of 17 is half 17 is what? 7 or 8? 8.
Half of 16 is 8. Yep. All right, now I roll perception rolls to see if these 3 are even going to look Bryn's way, and I rolled a 2, a 4, and a 5. So Bryn's just going to be able to sit back and just shoot stuff. Oh, there's one more up there. I missed him. And a 9. Okay, and I think that's finally all of them. Gralnar. Got a few of them around you.
Yep, he's got the one. It's going to be either that one or this one that has me grappled.
Just pick whoever your first one you attack is. I'll knock one of them out.
All right, I'm going to go for that one then.
Okay.
And my wisdom. Haven't made one yet. Oh, it's the first time I miss.
That misses. Oh, wait a minute. The mob has AC of 10. The individual ones have 8. I think I messed that up a while ago. So 8 it is their armor class. Yeah, you do hit it. You got to meet it to beat it.
All right.
11 slashing. And he drops. No longer grappled.
All right.
Want to run?
No. I still have too many. There's too many opportunity attacks to. So no.
Okay, so you're staying put.
Actually, no. I am going to run.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll it if you want, and then I'll move.
Yeah, they're all going to try to grab you, obviously. So 4 of them. Any of them with advantage? Let me go back and look. Nope, none of them have advantage. So all regular attacks are trying to grab you. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's your AC without your shield?
15.
It's what?
16.
Okay, so that last one grabs you. You're not going
Okay.
anywhere.
All right. So before I'm going to use my riposte. And so on that first one, can we just say that one?
The last one, I went from left to right, so this is the one that's got you grappled.
Yeah, but that one hit me. But that first one that missed the grab.
Oh, I'm with you. That riposte only works on the miss. Yeah. Okay.
Right. So call it that one.
Okay. Give me a wisdom save.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. 12's going to hit.
Okay.
For 10 points. Oh, yeah. That one's a little bit tougher than the other ones. He's still standing.
All right. Good to know. That'll be it.
Okay. Acelar.
Which one's got me grappled? Does it matter?
I'll roll randomly. 2. So left to right, this one.
Okay, that's who I'm going to hit. I'm going to yell free action by the power of Grayskull.
Okay. No need for your wisdom save.
No.
You miss?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Bryn.
Going to take a shot at the one that's up near Bramble.
Okay.
But let's just see how far away. Oh, that's nice. Phew.
Wow. But the single zombie, so you still hit it. What's the damage? I always get
12.
confused looking at this. 12.
12.
And it drops. Well, on a side note, I did allow like those weapon options in this game, right?
Yep.
Okay. I mean, the repulse is the only thing I've seen so far, so that's why I was asking.
I think I did parry once, but it didn't.
Oh, that's
work.
right. You did. I stand corrected. Gary, do you have anything like that?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I'll figure it out.
Okay. Anything else, Bryn, with you or your one Raven you got back now? Or you moved Raven up there? Sorry.
No, I'm good.
Okay. You guys need to strategize?
Just
I'm surrounded by zombies. I'm just going to hack.
Yeah. But maybe Bryn can help Bramble and Pharaoh.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna do the same thing, or I'm just gonna do my first attempt at trying to break the circle with Arcana. So,
Well, now that I don't have anybody near me,
yeah,
defensively, I can continue to pot shot whatever's working on Bramble.
and I will get up there just as soon as I can. Probably drop 1 or 2 more.
Okay. You guys good then?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I got every round on 20. There's a new zombie that pops up. So there's now 2 here. Bramble. If I can freaking paste right. Okay, Pharaoh.
I am going to attack the one to my south with the green flame blade cantrip again in my longsword attack.
Okay.
11.
Yep, a single zombie. That hits.
So
what damage am I looking at?
Yeah, 9 slashing to that one, and then 4 fire to, I guess, the one to my immediate right. So 9 to the one to my south, and then 4 fire to the one to my east.
Okay, 4 plus 5 is 9. All right, they both hit, but they're both still standing.
What the hell? Okay. I think that's about it. Do I have a bonus action I want to use? I don't think I do. Let me check. Nope, that's it.
Okay. Zombies are up. Let's just start up with Bramble first. So he's got 2 of them in his face, and you are not grappled. Is that correct, Bramble? If I remember correctly?
No, they didn't even theoretically attack me because the one just got summoned, right?
Okay. All right, so now 2 standing in front of you. The first one next to you to the right is going to try to grab you.
Well, The one right in front of me did get hit by Pharaoh.
Okay. All right. So he tried to grapple you with a
Okay.
13. Are you
Miss.
grappled? Okay.
Miss.
And the one to the catty cornered below you, I'm gonna try to grab you.
Miss.
Wow. And then we'll go with Pharaoh's. Are you grappled? You're not grappled, right?
I am
Pharaoh's?
not. No,
Okay,
I'm
let's
not.
see if they can grab you. Of course not. Are you grappled
Nope.
now?
Nope.
Damn it. Okay. Let's move down to the ones that aren't engaged with anybody. Move some stuff around so I can see what's going on here. Gromnar, you're going to have more coming up in your face. Just got to move some of these guys out of the way.
Well, he's got
Wow. Roll
difficult
20.
terrain to
Really
get
lagging
to
on
me.
me. I'm sorry, what, Gromnar?
They should have difficult terrain getting to me.
Yep. Okay, so let's just start with Gromnar. How many do I got on you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. 2 with advantage. Starting left to right, counterclockwise. You are grappled, so he's going to try to bite with advantage. So you got hits, and clockwise around, more bites coming at you. 3. Ooh. So 3 plus 6. So that critical is technically on 9 points of bludgeoning. 4. And then 5 is going to be at advantage because you're flanked. So I'll let you do the math on that. Well, I go down here and look at Acelar next. So you got 1, 2, 3. You got 5 of them again. All but 1 are going to be advantage. So I'll do the first one advantage, get it out of the way. You are not grappled. Is that correct,
I
Acelar?
am not grappled currently.
Okay, so advantage to grapple you. You are not grappled.
Yep.
And then all of them but 1 are advantage. So 2, here's a bite. Ooh.
That's
6.
a crit fail, actually.
That's a 6 plus 6. So that's 12 on that second one.
That's a crit fail, actually.
How's
You
that a
look
crit
at the
fail?
card. Look at the card I'm playing.
Oh, sorry, I have my character sheet up. I didn't even see the card.
The 1.
Okay. Got to zoom in on that so I can read it. What does your card say, Gromnar?
Turn a 20 to a 1.
Very nice. Look at you. So are you applying that to the grapple or to the hit?
To the hit. I don't care about the grapple.
Okay. All right. So that second one is a miss. So there's still another bite coming. A few more. Bite number 3, 18. Hit. Bite number 4, 16. Hit. And the last one is not with advantage. Okay. Did I get them all?
Yeah.
I think that's all my minions that can attack have attacked.
5.
Okay, Gromnar.
Gromnar can't hear you because he's down.
Oh, is he really? Shit, I didn't realize that. Okay, give me a death save then.
Damn.
Gromnar is down.
Right?
Oh, that's really bad for you, Gromnar. Because you know what's coming next, right?
So
okay, should have been GM rolled, so that doesn't count. Gromnar, GM roll it to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Bramble. You see Gromnar go down in a heaping mound of arms and skeletons and empty eye socket skulls.
I mean, like, if I bring him up, he's just gonna get. Okay. You know what? For now, I'm gonna use my action to try and break the circle.
Yep.
Your Arcana.
Arcana.
Yep. So just so we're out in the open, it's 3 successes before 3 failures. That's how this works.
I have to do three successes here.
3 successes before you get 3 failures. That's how the last one was.
Ah, okay. And I guess I can't give myself bardic inspiration on this, but that's okay. Other than yourself, yeah, cool. Okay, well, like, ta-da.
Okay. You see some of the letters start to kind of twinkle a little bit, but the circle's still there.
Cool.
That's your action. Do you have anything for as a bonus action?
I mean, nothing right. Hang on, let me just read something here.
Okay. Hey, so I'll just prep what you're going to do next while he's looking this up.
Yeah, I know what I'm going to do next. It's really
Hack and
complicated.
slash, right? Yeah.
Really complicated.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I have nothing else that I can really do as a bonus action.
You're staying put, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Asalar.
Okay, I am going to smack this one.
That hits. That's 12 plus 2, 14.
Does that take him out?
And he drops.
Then I'm going to give the 1d6 to the guy beside him. Lightning hits him.
6 points. He's still standing. He's still standing.
And that's it.
Yeah. Bryn.
Well, I wish I'd known that Gralnar was down last when we did our planning.
I wasn't.
Oh,
Hey,
you
Eric.
went.
I went.
Yeah.
Because on your
Yeah.
turn, you did your death save.
Well, no, you go before me.
No,
and
but
you hit
during
me
the
with-
planning.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So, yeah, so you weren't down because the zombies hit you this turn.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we all stand corrected. I'm sorry,
So-
Don.
So
No,
he
I
shouldn't
was
have
right.
rolled the death save then, right?
Should be next
Yeah.
turn.
No,
Oh,
because
yeah,
the
you
minions went first. Then he went down. Then on his turn is when he rolled.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Well, I'm going to make a judgment call here, and that judgment call is going to be slightly different. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gets me close enough. I'm going to, oh, sorry, that guy got a little bit close. There we go. He's going to hit that dude that's right beside Gralnar. Which one of these ones have you damaged? Which ones have been damaged already, Brian?
Let me zoom in. That one has been damaged.
Okay, that's the one I'm shooting.
Okay. All right. Good.
Oh, so close. 8 damage, 22 to hit.
And he rolled like shit. He is down.
All right, I was hoping for a crit, Gralnar, so that I could give you some heals, but maybe next turn.
Okay. And for Bryn.
That's all I got.
Okay. Want to make the strategize? If you want, go.
Well, I'm going to try something totally different. Not really.
I mean, I can get Gralnar back up.
How long is it going to last? You got to work on the thing.
Are you
You got to
close
work
enough?
on the circle.
Are you close enough, Kev?
I have. Let me just check because I have an inspiration card. I was hoping to save it. For later.
Well, frankly, this is the ridiculous part of this whole thing because we're using up every single one of our resources on this particular attack, and then we're expected to go down to. We're not even in level 2. We've got to fight our way still to get to level 2. So, I mean, I'm going to jump off the cliff at the end of it.
I can. Okay, don't worry about Gralnar. He'll be up, and I'll still make an attempt on the circle.
Yeah, keep working the circle.
All right.
I mean, if you could get if someone could heal him, that would be great.
I mean,
nobody can get to him. He's super deep.
I have a spell that would work, but I'm concerned it would help the undead. If you damage undead with necrotic damage, does that heal them?
I mean, Not in 5e except for vampires meta wise, but
They might be resistant to it.
Right,
If
but
I can kill-
in this case, I'd be using it mainly just to heal Growlnar,
Okay.
not necessarily to
Okay.
do a lot of damage.
If I can kill this guy, I'll move into his space and use my bonus rune to give him 1d8 by touching him. My rune scars. I can do 1d8 healing.
yeah, but you go after him, and if the zombies
I'd
hit
like
him,
for
that's
him.
two.
It'd be good for him to get up before
Mhm.
you have your turn.
Anyways, I'll make sure to I can get him up before. Yeah, I'll basically get him up before the zombies go, I guess.
You can't.
Yeah, I can.
Look at the turn order.
Yeah, it's not. I'll play a card. I can play a card. at any time,
I'm
right?
with you. Okay, sorry. Yeah, you can play a card anytime. I didn't know you're talking about a card.
All right, so you're gonna do the card. All right, that's fine. I'll save my spell then.
You guys good?
Yeah.
Okay, Pharaoh.
I am going to attack the one to my right with green flame blade and longsword attack. 11. It does 6 slashing to the one I attacked, and then 4 fire to the one below it.
He's still standing. 4. He's still standing as well.
So that okay. So this one took 4 fire. That one took 6 slashing.
Correct.
Okay. All right. And I think that's it for. Let me just check one thing really quick. Sorry. Checking on a feat here.
All right, so I'm going to make an executive decision here because, again, this is based on 4E. I think this Undead Fortitude is just way too freaking powerful for this low level. So from here on out, I'm not going to do that anymore. Okay?
All right.
So I'm going to retcon this round. So technically, this one drops, and so does this one. I mean, are you guys cool with that? Because I'm starting to feel like you guys just can't get away.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
No more Undead Fortitude.
All right. That works for me.
All right. So, are you, Farrah? Let me know when you're done with your turn.
I think that's it. There's no advantage to me bonus action moving or anything, so I'm not.
You still technically have this swarm all around you that I forgot about last
I
time.
know. But I can also cast Misty Step again if I use this mana points to do it. So
Yep.
I was considering doing that, but I don't think it's worth it.
Okay. All right. So go ahead,
Cool.
Bramble.
It's my card.
Oh, gotta zoom in on it so I can see it.
Hoping to save it, but
Choose an ally that has 0 hit points. You make a convincing plea to your deity. Shows an ally heals 1 hit point. A globe of invulnerability. Wow.
Uh-huh.
You got a new best friend, Bramble.
No joke.
Okay. So you still, on your turn, you can still go, Bramble. So there you go. So you're now standing up and you have this globe of invulnerability around you, Growlnar. So you can react to that on your turn. Pharaoh's done. Minions are up. Let's start up here by Bramble. There's now another one come crawling out of the ground. So, and you are still not grappled. Is that correct, Bramble?
I am not grappled as far as I know.
Okay, so first one's going to try to grapple you. Okay, you are not grappled. Next two are going to try to bite you. Breaks a tooth off, and then I'm assuming the second one hits you.
Yeah.
Okay. Dex save for you, Pharos, with this little mob around you.
Okay, Dex save. Took that. Up, I failed.
Okay, so you're going to take, there's still, does this number say 4 on there? Gotta zoom in.
Yeah.
It does say 4, yeah.
Okay. All right, so it's this times 4. 5 times 4, 20 points.
Oh, I'm down. So that's
Wow.
a Dex save, not an attack roll. Okay.
Correct.
Yep, I'm down.
We'll keep rolling. I don't know why. It seems like it gets 5 every single time. Is it just me or has it been doing that? Oh, there we go. Okay, so it's not 5 every time. Okay. Back down the other zombies. Grolnar first. So 1, 2 of them with advantage.
Go right ahead.
You got your globe and vulnerability. So they just whack away at your globe and nothing happens. And that leaves 1, 2, 3, 4 of them for Acelar. And remind me, you grappled Acelar?
I'm grappled.
Okay, so they're just all going to be bites, but none of them have advantage, correct? Yeah. So 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, last one got me.
Okay. So 3 points. The others can't. Well, this one can get to the ravens. So that one's going to try to attack your raven there with a. You know, they always try grab first.
Okay, grabbed him.
Okay, do I have another one there that hasn't attacked? Nope, he's down here. So they're just grappled. I don't have another one to attack him. And I think that's all of my bad guys. Grolnar, you're alive.
I am alive. And if I read that card right, my globe works until the end of my next turn.
I think that's the end of. I think that's the end of. Let me read it again. Is it your turn or Bramble's? Yeah, I'll read that as to the end of Bramble's next turn, which technically is even better.
Yeah.
So run for it, man. Run for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna run for it. I'm gonna get up here. I've got my second wind.
Just got to read if this prevents grapple. I'm assuming it does because I have to hit to get a grapple. Yeah, I'm gonna go and just rule it doesn't. You can't get grappled either. I don't want to sit there and read through it.
Okay.
Okay, and you're attacking the mob.
And I'm going to attack the mob. I just used my second wind. That was the 13. And I apologize. I clicked it before it was my turn. I was just trying to read it.
Okay.
So
you're still on GM roll if it matters, but I'll take that attack. You're rolling a 14 to attack the mob.
Yeah.
For 9 points. 9 plus 5. Oh yeah, no more undead fortitude. All right, there's now 3 of them left.
Okay. And that's where I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. Bramble.
So yeah, I mean I'm grappled, but that doesn't mean shit to me. So I'm gonna keep working on this. Sorry, Pharaoh.
In that circle, man.
I think you know the results of that one.
Well, no. I mean, it's already partially damaged, so its DC must have gone down.
That's good for you to think that. Okay, Bramble, I guess that's it. You said nothing else for your bonus actions, right?
Yeah, I don't really have anything else I can do for my bonus actions.
Okay. Not that I'm trying to get you guys to burn them, but you know you can use an inspiration card anytime to let someone reroll something, right? So if you guys want to do that here, you can. It's your choice.
I'll burn one. Roll it again, buddy.
Okay, let me pull out my lucky dice here. There we go.
Hey, there you go. Lights kind of start to fade a little bit more. It's almost like it's a what's what I'm looking for? It's like the light that keeps going around in a circle. It's not all there, but it's partially there, just kind of going around in a circle.
Like the Windows loading circle.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Except not the old school hourglass one that just keeps turning over. Or maybe it is like that. I don't know.
It's the Apple one.
Yeah. Okay, Asalar.
Oh, I think I'm going to hit someone. Maybe this guy.
Damn. Okay,
I take him out.
Yeah, he's a normal one. Like I said, I'm not doing undead fortitude anymore, so he drops.
This one's getting the 1d6 right up the sphincter.
Okay, well, as long as you don't roll a 1, he drops. Okay. That it for Asalar?
You know what? It's not. I'm gonna run for it.
Okay.
There'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 opportunity attacks.
Technically, that's only going to be 2 because the one above you and this one tried to grab Gralnar as you ran away.
Okay,
So
but
you
aren't they
get 2 of
within
them.
5? So just the 2?
Yeah, just 2
but
of them.
they've already used their reaction, Gary, so they can't.
Okay.
Right. Only
So
2 of them are going to try to grab you. So
I'm gonna
there goes the
move there.
first one.
Nope.
And here goes the second one.
Yep.
Okay, so you don't move. You stay right there.
I tried, and I'm grappled.
Okay. Anything else,
Okay.
Asalar?
That's it.
Okay, Bryn.
Which one has Bramble grappled?
I'll say it's the one right in the center.
Okay. So that's the one I'm hitting. $22 for 9.
He drops.
Okay.
Is that it for Bryn or anything else?
I'm only level 3. I don't got anything else.
Just make sure you're not moving. I assumed
Nope.
you weren't. All right, you guys need a minute to strategize? Or are you good?
Let's keep doing what we're doing.
Okay,
Yeah.
Farrell's still down. You guys realize that, right?
Pharaoh. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, it's around 20. So guess what that means? I think you already know what that means. Another zombie shows up.
Hasn't one just been coming every turn?
Every round, every time I get to
He
turn
says
over
round
20?
20, but he means initiative count 20.
Oh,
Yeah,
initiative
sorry.
count 20. Okay, sorry. Yeah.
You guys good?
Yep.
Okay, Pharaoh,
Somebody's
Give
got to
me
try to
a-
bring Pharaoh back up.
give me
All
a
right,
death
so I need-
save.
I whispered to you, right?
Yes, correct. Okay. Oh, and I forgot about Gralnar. Give me a DC 10 con save when you get revived.
Oh, okay. To GM.
You can put that out in the open. It's fine. This is whether you get exhaustion or not. Oh, look at you. You have 1 level of exhaustion, Gralnar. Okay, Farrell sent me his death save. You guys watch him kind of gurgle over there like he's trying to get his breath, but there's too much blood in his throat. Minions. Okay, so Bramble's now got 3 of them. None of them with advantage, and he's not grappled, so the first one's going to try to grapple you. I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah, that hits.
The next 2 are going to try to bite you. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, and then I've got the you automatically fail deck saves, don't you? Yeah, when you're dead or unconscious. Okay, so you're going to take zombie damage, which technically you can't get a crit, so it's only 1 death fail since it's a save. Okay, so you all know
Wait,
he has
what?
at least 1 death fail.
Who? Pharaoh, you talking about?
Yeah, did I say somebody else? I'm sorry. Yeah, the
Oh.
zombie mob has basically got Pharaoh swarmed. I just got him out here side so we can see him.
They're all. Oh, just those 3.
So that's 1 death fail. And then I've got the minions down here that Gralnar ran away from. Let's see how stupid they are. 2 of them are stupid. They're going to run after you. And you have this until the end of Bramble's next turn. Is that correct? Invulnerability?
That's what you said,
Okay.
or that's
So
how you
that's-
interpreted it. So,
Okay.
well,
So you had your turn then. So it's dropped. All right.
Yeah.
So 2 attacks on Gralnar. First one's
Well-
going to try to grapple you.
Yeah.
So 11 misses. The second one's going to try to grab you.
That works.
Okay, you're grappled, Gralnar. And now we're back down to Asalar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have I ruled in the past that you can stand over a dead creature? I think I have. Have I not?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to do this just so I can keep track of where they are. I can see them. This Grolnar is going to get more around him.
Yeah.
So now you've got 5 of them. All but one with advantage.
And I'm
Okay.
already grappled, so.
Yep. So they're all going to be bites. So I'll do the first one without advantage to get it out of the way. Oh, shit.
I'm down.
3. Oh, you're down?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is the learning experience, right? 4E sucks. Bites, all with advantage. 4 more. Son of a bitch. You know what that means, right?
Yeah.
Your buddy Grolnar is down. Unless someone has some other kind of
Athalar.
card they want to use.
Oh, can I do something for him? I can. Yeah, I can use a card.
So
I'm
he's
happy
got-
to use the card.
So just so I'm clear, he's got 4 more attacks. 3 attacks will make him dead.
Right. But that first one will keep him up.
Okay. I guess technically they still have to beat his AC when he's down. So I can still roll him, but I'm just giving you guys all a heads up.
Yeah, but you roll it, you beat his AC, it's a melee attack, so it's automatically a crit, which means 2 fails.
Ooh, that's right.
So all that has to happen here is 2 of the 4 hit him.
Yep.
And he's
Yeah.
and there is no more Aslar.
Chomp away.
Here you go. Here's that first one. So that 20.
Yeah, but what's that for? He's still going to be down. How many hit points did you have, Gary?
I had 7 and I took 8 damage.
Yeah. So that 23, I want that 23 to re-roll. Can I do that?
Actually, technically, you took 9 because it's not set up for crit properly.
Yeah, I can reroll that with that card. Use it to burn it to make me reroll it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and that was a normal attack. So I'll reroll that bite attack at normal. 16
So
for
that'd
2.
be 1. So I'm back to 6.
Okay.
Did that hit you, Gary?
Yeah. Yep.
The 16 hits you? So
You
that
bet.
means that he would take the original 3 damage from the first roll.
Oh, that is
Okay.
correct. But
Fine.
I would have been okay if you take the 2. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Your choice, Gary. 3 or 2.
I will follow it properly. I'll take the 3.
Okay. All right. So you still got 4 more attacks coming. And these do have advantage.
Yeah.
All right. So here's number 2.
Yep.
That hits.
Yep. I'm down to
So-
1.
So that was half damage, right? You took 3, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And there comes hit number 3.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now he's down. So now I have 1 more attack. If he
2 more.
hits. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because the first one with advantage or disadvantage. Yeah, 2 more attacks. If one of them hit, he's going to be dead. Oh, son of a bitch.
It was meant to be. It was meant to be.
Gary is down and dead. And the third one can't even, he's so excited that he's got dead when he can't even bite his finger. Wow. Okay, guys. Did I already do the minion on Pharaoh?
You did, but I guess I wasn't sure. I don't think you.
Oh, yeah, because you automatically fail deck saves when you're unconscious, right? That's what happened?
Yeah, it was a deck save, not an attack. That's still confusing me about the mob, but it was a deck save. You said
Right. Correct.
okay, but yeah, so that was at least. But I guess what confuses me is if they're attacking me, it's really a melee attack. So wouldn't it also be?
Well, it's a deck save when it's a mob. They're just basically surrounding you. They're all attacking you instead of me doing like 3 or 4 attacks. But it's making a deck save to see
So
whether you can avoid
automatically,
it.
gotcha. I automatically failed the deck save, but it's not a crit hit though, right?
Correct.
The way
Okay.
it works, which is
All right,
bizarre,
so
but yeah, okay.
I think everybody is attacked.
Yep.
Okay. right, that's it for my zombie guys then. Grolnar.
Grolnar is going to he's going to try to hit the one that has him grappled.
Okay.
And
That obviously misses.
fuck. Oh, yeah, I'm going to use my action surge to do it again.
Holy shit. You obliterate him. I'm going to say you hit him so hard, you knock his head into his brother. Stand next to him. And he drops.
All right. And with that, I am going to rush to Pharaoh's side. And boy, I'll have you up on the next turn. I guess I don't have any more action to.
Okay.
Oh, can I stick a thing down his throat as a
Action. It's an action. Do that for someone that's unconscious.
Okay. Okay, it was the bonus action if you use it yourself.
Correct.
Okay.
And then you'd
so
roll
I'm-
for it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that myself. That's a 2d4 plus 2.
Yep. You roll it if you're doing it as a bonus action.
Okay. So that'll be 7 more for me. But
Okay.
I got you on the next one, Pharaoh.
Okay.
Okay. Bramble.
So is Aslar dead?
He's
Oh,
dead.
yeah.
Dead.
Okay.
I am a fellow corpse. I'm about to attack you guys.
Cool. I mean, I do want to stop these things, so I'm gonna
You
try
only
my.
need one. You only need one more success.
Yeah, I'm gonna make an attempt on the circle again. For Aslar. There we go.
Okay. You watch that as the circle just fizzles away. Like you can see, it's like burnt marks in the ground and grass, but nothing is no longer glowing.
Cool. And as a bonus action, can I take a potion?
Just roll it.
Okay. 2d4 plus 2, that's what it is?
Correct.
Okay. Oh, come on.
Oh,
never.
wow.
Wow.
All right. That's my turn.
Okay. Asalar. You're
very
getting
funny.
you're getting your bowels consumed.
Mhm.
Bryn.
Okay, I'm gonna hit this one here. $21 for 7.
And that one drops.
That's it.
Okay. 1 minute strategize. Go.
I'm going to use my action to shove a potion of healing down Pharaoh's throat.
You realize that Pharaoh right now is in the midst of that corpse swarm.
Isn't that just these 3?
This one that's off to the side, it technically got him swarmed. I just got him off to the side so I can actually see him and click on him and stuff.
But they're over top of me, like all over my body, I guess.
Correct. 3 of
I
them.
mean, I can get him up, or at least heal him in the meantime.
Okay.
Don't forget, I do go first, and I have a death save I have to make.
Well, I can't help that.
Yeah, no, I totally. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Nothing can be
But
done for that.
I could take one of those guys out, I think.
Pharaoh, you do have a card that you could reroll your death save with if you needed to. We don't know what your death save score is, but if you need it, and we don't know if you do, but if you need it, then you could roll your
Yeah.
your
The
card
only-
to give yourself another roll.
Yeah, I totally agree. Which I will do if I need it. The only issue is that the zombies go before any of you, and they're already swarming me, and I'm going to automatically fail my deck save and take another death fail anyway.
Yeah, but that's why I'm saying. Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, yeah, and again, there's nothing that we can do about that at all.
No, I don't see a way that I get through the next turn without dying.
Yeah, I would probably agree with that.
Well, yeah. Anyway, but that it is what it is.
Hey, Gary,
Yeah.
look over in the journal section and see if something new has popped up that you have view of it. I think I should have given you access to it. Do you see it?
Not yet.
It should be near the top for you.
Near the top?
Did I not? Hold on a second, guys. Let me make sure I gave him access to it. Yeah, I gave you access to it. You don't see it?
No. I'm
Above master index of handouts in the journal section?
okay.
Here, let me do it this way.
Oh.
Oh.
Is he showing up?
Well, I figure you're dead. You need something to do.
Yeah.
All right, you guys done strategizing?
Yeah.
Okay, Pharaoh.
Alrighty. Sure. Yep. Okay.
Oh.
So I guess I'll burn my card.
I'll have to re-roll that? Okay.
Yeah. How do I burn it again? Do I just
drag and drop it on the desktop.
okay. Trying to. It's not letting me drag and drop. Maybe I just have to do. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, it's not letting me.
We'll
drag
get
and
that
drop.
in between sessions. Just go ahead and re-roll
Yeah.
your thing
Yeah,
to me.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. You let me know when you reach 3 either way, because I've lost count.
Yeah, I've got it.
Okay. All right. So you just meta knowledge. You guys almost got to see him roll from the 100 death saves table.
Yeah, it was bad.
Okay.
Yeah, Brian, we figured that out from your poker face.
Yeah. All right. So zombie minions. I have 2 up by Bramble. And I don't think you are grappled. Is that correct?
No, I killed the one that was grappling him last time.
Okay. All right. So first one's going to be for a grab on Bramble. Should not be advantage. 5 misses.
Yeah.
And then another grab. Wow. They can't grab shit. The other minions I've got, they are all consuming Asolar. There are none near Gralnar, correct? Just
the
I'm
horde.
glad I can be a
over Pharaoh.
diversion, guys.
okay. Where is Gralnar?
Yeah, he disappeared.
He's underneath one of the mobs. Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is?
Ah, he's hiding from me. That's a pretty good stealth roll. But they are just like SLR. They see food. So unfortunately, Pharaoh get a deck save. You automatically fail.
Yep,
So it's another death fail.
that's 3.
Okay.
And so he's
And
dead.
that is all my zombies. Gralnar.
All right. So I'm just gonna come up and
Whack the mob.
whack the mob.
Gary, if you haven't done it yet, go ahead and roll initiative for that new character. But you still don't have access to a sheet.
Well, I've got access. I'm just setting him up because there's nothing set up. He's empty.
Oh, no shit. Hold on. Let me.
Yeah.
What the hell, roll 20? Oh, I see what's going on. Sorry, here. I got another one here.
Okay.
Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. Gary. There, try the one that doesn't have NPC next to the name.
There he is.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry, Grandma. What were you doing?
I took a swing and a miss. Oh no, actually, I think they were have 8 AC.
No, that's the individual ones. The mob has 10 AC.
Okay. Well,
So that misses.
That misses. And I don't have any other special things I can do. So
Okay.
That's where I'm at.
Did you put yourself in turn order there yet? Splug?
Yeah, I just rolled.
Ooh, look at you.
Slug.
All right, so you'll come in the next round. Okay. Who's up next? Bramble.
That's cool. So, I guess I'll use healing word on Pharaoh.
Oh, I'm dead.
Pharaoh's
dead.
Oh, he's dead. Okay.
Oh, Pharaoh's
cool.
dead. I missed that as well. Holy shit. Pharaoh,
Yeah,
do you have a backup character?
I do have one, but it's not loaded in the game yet. I think yeah, we can discuss it after the session.
Okay.
All right, Grelnar, it's me and you up here.
Yeah. Did you just send me something?
I didn't send you shit. I mean,
Oh, I thought you were passing out healing. Sorry.
I mean, how hurting are you?
Oh, I've got 21 at this point.
Okay.
21 to 31.
Okay, I think we can be okay. But I'm gonna use vicious mockery on the swarm. Yeah. There you go. DC 13 wisdom save on the swarm. Hopefully that'll help you out, Grelnar.
Wisdom save. These guys are so wise, because all my bad guys are. Whoa, look at that. Double ones.
And Uno.
So they take 4 psychic damage.
Disadvantage on the next attack roll.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I'm actually going to, Brian. Oh no, I'm grappled, aren't I? No, I'm not grappled. Cool.
No, they're all dead around you, aren't they?
No, there's 2 to the north of me. I'm gonna take some steps back away here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there.
Okay, and now that mob, there's only 2 left.
Okay, cool.
Oh, you took a step back so they get opportunity attacks. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, if they want, they don't have to take.
Well, they're obviously going to try to grab you. First one's grab. Second one a grab. Wow, can't grab shit. Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, Asalar. Oh yeah, you'll come up when Splug's turn.
That's just rubbing salt into his wounds, Brian. You keep.
I know. It just hurts a little.
Okay, fine. I'll take you out.
Asalar. Oh yeah. Guess what? You're dead.
I'll take you out of the turn order, so don't do that. Okay, Bryn.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the ones that are beside Grelnar.
Nice.
25 for 14.
Sorry, ping the one you're shooting again. I'm sorry. I lost track of where Grelnar is. Again. Oh, the big guy. Sorry. For 10?
For 14.
For 14. All right. No undead fortitude, so they are now down. No more.
Okay, that's all I got.
Okay, 1 minute strategize if you need it.
Just got we got a few more to kill because there's some down south too, guys.
Yeah.
But we should take out the ones that are going to that are about to attack Bramble. The assumption is that they're going to follow Bramble backwards.
Yeah. I'm gonna come up and hack and slash. If I can get a hit, I'll take one of these at least.
Okay, I need to put Splug in the right position. Wow, row 20 is freaking
I was
crawling on me.
thinking Slug would kind of crawl out of the shadows and be like, "Oh, what the fuck's going on here?" And
You're
choose
asleep
a
in the
side.
tower.
No, he was just hiding in the bushes and got woken up by all this noise. And he's, "Oh, what the fuck's going on here?" And kind of join in and get rid of some of the undead with these guys, and then try and prove his worthiness.
You guys good?
Practice much.
Okay, Splug,
Okay,
wherever
so
you appear from, go ahead.
Spug's just out in the bushes here. He comes crawling out. He's like, "Oh, what the fuck's going on out here?" And he sees that there's some undead attacking some nice travelers, so he's going to throw a bunch of kitchen knives at that son of a bitch. So 10 for 5.
Yeah, these guys only have 8 when they're by themselves.
Yeah.
So that hits him and that drops him.
Perfect. And then he's just going to kind of duck into the crevice here, kind of out of sight, out of mind. And you guys are like wondering, where the hell these freaking Ginsu knives come from?
But doesn't he have like a bonus action to hide as a goblin? I think he does.
Yes. Yes, he does. Shadow camouflage.
Okay, so if you want to roll stealth, you can.
Where's my stealth on this page?
Then it'd be a dexterity. He doesn't
Okay.
have stealth on his thing. Okay. He thinks he's sneaky as fuck.
Yeah, that's right. He's probably drunk. So if I'm playing him, he's probably drunk.
So we're playing Splug, we're playing Gary. Who are we doing here?
Well, a little of both.
Well, not Gary. Gary's characters, I should say.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Pharaoh. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I got to take him out of there so I'm not being an ass. I hear a cat purring. Zombie.
Holy crap.
Is that someone's voice?
That's the zombie.
I already thought that was a cat purring in someone's microphone.
Oh, I think it was.
All right, so Bryn's assumption was correct. This zombie is going to be following after Bramble. And I'm not going to move him. I'm just going to do a grab. Does that, I'm assuming 16 hits you. Is that right, Bramble?
16?
Yeah.
Sure, if he's next to me.
Yeah, he'd been pursuing you. So
Okay,
that's his
cool.
attack, and you're grappled. Do I have any left? No, just the ones that are consuming Asalar's body. They're gone. Gronar.
Is that with advantage?
Is what with advantage?
My attack.
Oh,
Flanking, my friend.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to take his head from his shoulders.
Took his head
I say you did.
from his shoulders.
And if that is the last, I'm going to say the other ones are going to be consumed with just devouring Asalar's body. So, Gronar, if you want, go ahead and describe how you take out the last one there.
Yeah, Growler just runs right up him, so he's got his arms all over Bramble holding him, and Growler just
No, even if you would have failed your wisdom save, you would have hit. So sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead and do that again. I apologize.
Right. So yeah, he's obviously he's got his arms around Bramble, and I just run up and cleave his neck and take his head goes flopping off into the distance, and his body just drops.
Nice. And I'm going to say we are basically out of turn order, unless you guys want to try to engage the ones that are devouring a body down here. Okay. All right, guys. I think I'm going to call it at this point. We're at the 3-hour-15 mark, and Pharaoh is down without a backup character.
I do have. Oh, that's Wayne. Wayne is robot.
Wayne, you sound like a.
Don't worry, God.
Wayne, you are a robot.
Yeah, Wayne, you need to like restart your Discord or out and back in again.
We think you're going to restart, but your robot accent is different than any language we speak. It's
So,
a different dialect.
Brian, before the
Yes.
next one, Can I go into the Splug NPC, the first sheet you gave me, and create Splug?
Yeah, you'll probably need my help a little bit because he was like a custom side
but he
thing or
doesn't have
whatever.
to be the same Splug as that one.
I think Gary, you're talking about making a PC Splug.
Yeah, making a PC Splug version.
If that's what you want to do, I'm fine with that. Just continue to make him somewhat of a rogue type because that's technically what he was.
Totally what, and I may get Rob some advice from Rob, and I got some ideas. So,
I mean, I'll even probably allow
I'll
probably even allow a bard if you want to, because he was kind of like a con man / roguey, whatever. So, yeah, just try to keep some of his flavor that he's had so far up to this point in him. You know what I mean? But, yeah, I'm perfectly fine with that.
If you think I had fun before, he is going to be annoying.
So you happy now that SLR's dead?
Maybe. I'm thinking that the party might kill themselves, but
no, SLR was the biggest threat.
Yep, that's right.
And that makes sense from a story standpoint. He sees SLR go down. Okay, cool. I'm back in.
When we react, it's totally going to come back going, hey, guys, the big fucker's dead. Can I hang with you now?
Oh, shit. Wayne, are you back with us? Does your voice work now?
So is it working?
Yeah.
Now?
There you go.
You sound so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I accidentally took the whatever. It's a long story. Anyway, yeah, I do actually have my backup characters in Roll20. I didn't realize, but I got to get with you, Brian, about how to get them into the story off, separately. I mean,
okay, yeah, we can work with that.
Okay.
So unless there's something, those of you that are alive, I guess, want to say that your next move is at this point, we can kind of talk through that while we're still in game. But I'm gonna call this encounter kind of the end of this session here.
Well, I mean, let's be realistic here. I mean, this is going to take us about 12 and a half seconds. The three of us are not going inside that keep. So I'm guessing that we're going to go back to town with our tails between our legs and say, so we lost some friends. Anybody else want to come? And that's it. Done. 12 seconds over.
Well, I can work this in. The Splug has already shown up. And I can work it to where Pharaoh's character somehow is nearby or something. I'm not going to totally screw you guys over with this. And I also got to go back and kind of, from a DM standpoint, rethink this whole 4E thing. The Undead Fortitude, looking back, I think is probably what was just too powerful at this low level. So I got to be more pick and choose with that with only stronger bad guys. But again, we could talk about it.
The Splug sheet is now both of them are NPCs. So I'll need a new sheet with Splug, but keep the NPCs there so I can use some of the flavor from it.
Okay.
Like the bio and info, and he was a Shadow Goblin and a Rat Folk Rogue.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll use that stuff to build them.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have fun with this.
Okay. All right. What else, guys?
That was a lot. It was kind of wasn't the funnest campaign because I've just found I was stuck. I couldn't do anything but swing an axe. When you're level 5 and you have 2 attacks and you can do more, you got a little more action to you.
Yep, I agree.
It's a lot better. So,
all right, I'm gonna stop the recording. We can keep on talking though, but I'm gonna go ahead and stop it here.